Okay, I'm good.
Are you good? All right, welcome back, friends, to what the fuck is this thing? Anyways, welcome back to AshWinter, the scariest part of AshWinter, probably. Although I think maybe there's been scarier portions. I know we saw like Lily's face once; that was pretty terrifying. But
Wow.
I have died several times.
Yeah, he got his fucking insides eaten out. That was horrifying.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. The nanites are pretty terrifying, but this
I
is
was
also
gonna
kind of
say
scary.
the mental health of this group was terrifying, but you know,
It is pretty terrifying. Yeah, like you guys have some fortitude going on up there, because I'd have already died by now for sure, and not from physical. I would have just given up. I'd see this thing that's in front of you right now, and I'd have just flopped down on the ground and be like, "I'm done." All right. So, where we last left off, you had entered into this eternal library labyrinth called the Librum Atera, where strange things, strange happenings have been occurring. A certain team from some Western one-shot may be called in to investigate this another time.
No.
But yeah, you explored this Librum Atera. All of you except for one person registered to be able to explore the library. And you encountered a couple of very bizarre things. A beholder, sort of, spider webs with silk as thick as like a nautical rope. An orc that just seemed to be out of his mind, insane. A bleeding door. Lots of abstract and cosmic horror. Lots of psychological suspense. And then you decided to come down into the chute and wound up in another room entirely.
Well, 3 people did.
3 people, this is correct. 3 people decided to come down into the chute and wound up in another room entirely. And as you stood and looked around the chamber, the shadows coalesced around you and took shape. The shadows themselves taking form. A gigantic serpent or dragon-like creature emerges from the darkness, foaming with eyes, gnashing teeth, visible on its skin in multiple areas, and a singular humanoid sticking out of the very top of its head, wailing like a banshee. It lurched forward to attack, and that's where we're going to pick up tonight's session. I need some initiative rolls, and if you don't mind, would everyone roll initiative for me, please?
was gonna be my question.
Yep.
It's a no-brainer.
Give me a second, my Chrome's not opening.
Yeah, well, I'm a no-brainer because I'm fucking dumb.
Oh, you know what I'm dumb for? I accidentally rolled Jeff's initiative off my sheet.
Okay, so you can see I rolled initiative in the chat, but it didn't.
Reroll Jeff's.
Yeah, go ahead and roll and change it to what it's supposed to be.
There we go. There.
The heck, dude? Give me my 22 that I ordered. That I got my one nat 20 that I'm gonna get.
I mean, I got like 2 last week, so you never know what might happen.
I do, because I know my luck.
You can change it to your 22.
I did change it.
No, you're still 12 right now.
I changed it. It didn't take.
You push enter, I think. Pretty sure.
Here, I got you.
There, I think
There
I
you
got
go.
it this time.
There
We're
you go,
good.
Dang.
Your nat 20 initiative roll is so
2
low.
already.
Jeff beat you though.
That's 3 nat 20s already.
3 nat 20s
Oh my
already.
gosh, dude.
We will have no luck for the rest of the time.
Yep.
Jeff is technically an NPC, so it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really count. Shush.
Pack it up.
Hey,
Pack it up.
he's
We're all
important,
dead.
okay?
He's more than
He
an
makes
NPC
it-
in our hearts.
He makes up for my misses.
No, it's okay because this isn't the Monday campaign. All
Yep.
right.
Yep.
Fair.
You DC'd last Monday or this Monday.
My power. Oh my god. I can't. Like.
Anyway,
My internet was out for like 5 hours. I was so mad.
that's the worst. But you know what's not the worst?
I found out, by the way, because one of my friends who lives about 40 minutes away from me, but also has the same provider, he also had an outage. The entire area was out.
Oof. So it was a CenturyLink. Your provider turned into CenturyLink. And as this gnashing mob bears down upon you, Jeff has the first go, and this is what it looks like.
Oh,
Yep.
What's
Oh,
up with
gosh.
the
person next to it.
Oh gosh,
Someone
the
say
name.
cute?
what the fuck is the name?
Are we going with Doki Doki Panic here, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, Literature Club. I said Doki Doki Panic.
Okay.
What the fuck is that name?
I don't know. The person next to it is banana for scale. It's person for scale, kind of like banana for scale, since that's people are what this thing is.
Okay, I was gonna ask, is the person part of it?
All right, so Jeff, you have the first go. This thing looks absolutely vicious, by the way.
Well,
It's...
Jeff is upstairs with me. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Did we?
Has anyone make a noise?
I would have screamed in terror.
Okay. So yeah, Seraph screams in terror.
Okay, I'm going to have Jeff stand next to the hole. I'm gonna push him into the hole before I cast Fly on us. But yeah, I'm gonna have him stand next to the hole, hold an action for a bow whenever he sees it. Sees a mob.
So you're planning on taking a shove action and casting a spell in the same turn?
I can quick a spell.
Okay, you could quick a spell for that. Yeah, sure. So Jeff is holding an attack action then.
Yep.
Got it. Scylla, you hear the scream. You see Jeff run over and is now like looking down into the chute.
All right. Well, Scylla's head is still like staring at a mirror while she hangs over this weird pit with the riddle person.
Mm-hmm.
So she's just gonna be like, "Friends in trouble, bye, riddle man," and she's just gonna fly down the pit.
Oh my gosh.
Those poor people. Oh, okay.
It's a
You
trap.
push down the-
Well, you know it's a trap.
You're flying down the pit specifically?
Yeah.
What's your fly speed?
40.
40? Okay, you could dash and you would be about 20 feet from the edge of from where it exits into the room.
No. You know what I'm gonna do? How describe this shriek to me real quick.
Describe the what?
The shriek that the
Creatures did.
wings made.
Seraph?
Seraph, yeah.
Yeah, Seraph, what would you like to what does the scream sound like?
Oh god.
You don't have to actually scream. You can
Don't actually scream, please.
I was like, "Aw."
Actually, scream, please.
Go ahead. I'll just pull my headphones away from my ears.
No, you don't. Trust me, you don't want that. Not through a mic. You don't want that.
Is it like a like what the fuck is that shriek, or is it like a holy shit I'm scared out of my mind shriek?
Holy shit, I'm scared out of my mind shriek.
All right, cool.
Okay.
So on the way down, I'm going to cast haste. I'm going to cast it at 4th level, and I'm going to haste because I don't have a 3rd level slot available. Feels bad.
Feels bad, man. Okay.
I'm gonna haste myself, Jeff, Ung. Wait, how many people can I hit with this?
Haste?
You choose a willing creature.
2.
Oh.
Wait. It
Oh.
doesn't upcast.
Yeah, it doesn't upcast. Okay.
Yeah,
All
you have to twin spell for that. You're thinking of
Yeah,
Rel.
yeah, I'm thinking of twin spell. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, so I'm just gonna haste myself.
Okay, sure. You're hasted.
I'm gonna use that extra action to dash.
Gotcha. Okay. This doubles your movement. This will get you all the way basically to the floor.
Yeah. And I'm going to. Where does that put me, by the way?
That puts you coming out about right here.
Neat. How much movement
But
do I
you-
still have?
That depends. Coming out of the ceiling, the actual floor is 50 feet from you. So the chute itself is 100 feet long. You have 160 feet of movement, so you could get to the floor. You have 60 feet of movement, but you're hovering at the ceiling right now. Interesting point of order: when you turn back around, there is no hole to go back through.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the range on this?
And everyone else is about 50 feet.
Okay,
away.
so only dashing once. Where does that get me?
You did only dash once.
Yeah, that puts my movement speed at 80.
Right. So you have 40 fly speed. You hasted yourself. Your movement speed's 80. You dash with your hasted action.
Right.
You have 160.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't math.
And
okay.
I don't think you can bonus action dash. So You have a bonus action.
No, I still have my normal action though.
No, you cast
Oh
haste.
no, I don't, because I haste. Right. Yep.
Yeah.
Nope. I can. My brain is.
Yeah,
not
you don't
here
have
today.
anything else.
Yeah,
You have
right.
a bonus action. That's it.
I'm gonna.
And 50
can I
feet
get
of
range to
movement.
dance?
60 feet of movement. Yeah, you
I
100%
range to
can.
dance.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So I'm gonna get up to here.
Okay.
Yes, and I'm gonna dance.
Okay.
Give. Ooh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna use the. Yeah, I'm gonna give. Is this what it is? No. I'm gonna give the dance that gives someone 10 feet of movement. I think it's 10 feet. Where did I put these?
It's like half their movement or something.
Dances. Here we go.
Sarah, if you're coming up next, think about what you're doing.
Quick step. So yeah, choose one creature within 30 feet. So yeah, I'm gonna choose Oz.
Okay, Oz, you can move. I think it's up to half your movement, if I'm not mistaken.
I can use half their movement.
Okay. You suddenly feel like empowered by this, and you gain just a little burst of.
And then I'm gonna make a bonus action attack because I danced.
Okay.
So where is it? There it is. That's a 30.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. Okay. Perfect. And that was an unarmed strike?
Yeah, that does count as magical.
Gotcha.
Is Oz here?
Oz, are you here?
I'm having some technical difficulties.
Uh-oh, what's going on?
Well, at first Chrome wouldn't open, so now I have to read down Firefox to try and get that to
Yeah.
open.
I got you. I'll describe the situation to you. You are currently 10 feet away from this monstrous, crazy being that's floating about 10 feet in the air. And Scylla has given you 15 feet of movement to use as you wish. You can move away from the creature, you can move towards the creature, or you can decide not to take it. But you will use your reaction if you want to use it.
Yeah, I'm going to move closer to the creature.
Okay, you move closer to the creature. That puts you right up against the creature within 5 feet.
Oh yeah, Oz isn't in the turn order. That's a good point.
I will roll for him. That is a good point. Perfect. He hadn't. We wouldn't have hit his turn yet, anyways. All right.
Sick.
So I've got you in the turn order, and we'll let you fix that. You also have a D6. I will mark you, Seraph. It is currently your turn. Aura, please mark yourself with how high above the ground you are. This thing's floating 10 feet above the ground, and its like head is probably a good 30 feet above the ground. So overall, it's 30 feet above the ground at its peak.
Well, I would have had to have gotten within 30 feet of Oz, so probably let's say 20.
Okay, gotcha.
I'll put a wing and then 2.
Seraph, it is now your turn.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't want to get close to it right away. Double check the range on that. 60 feet. Alright, I'm good. I have that much feet of movement. I'm just gonna take a step back and cast Sacred Flame.
Okay, sure. And it's a dex save?
Yeah.
Alright, perfect. That is that. Okay, so at this point, Seraph, I need you to go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
What?
Yeah, go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw.
Well, that was it making a dex save.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, we're good.
Okay,
Maybe.
you succeed. You succeed. You cast the spell, and then you have to like sidestep really quickly as a spell falls down on top of it.
What?
It like burns the ground where you were standing.
Alright.
A shallow. You what, mate?
You what, mate? Ung, it's now your turn.
I have a very important point of order.
Yes.
How big is the hole to get down there? Can I fit
Plenty
in it?
big. It's
Okay.
easily 10 foot square.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, you're a medium creature. This thing could fit a large creature down there.
Okay. I am going to cannonball down it. Just straight up.
You're not going to try to slow your landing at all?
I'm not smart enough to think about that.
Gotcha. That's fine. Where the
Well,
fuck? Oh,
this
there it
sounds
is.
so loud to compared to everything else.
Yeah, it is. Hold on. I'm actually gonna fix that. I've been
Yeah.
meaning to do this. Here we go. Come on. Did that fix it?
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a permanent volume reduction, so it should be in line with everything else now. All right. 2. And then multiply that times 5. Oh, you're lucky as fuck. You're gonna take 25 damage as you boom slam into the ground, basically like a meteorite. And you're gonna land about right here. And you slam into the ground, look around really quickly, and you see this creature. It's shadowy and wispy, and in this darkness, it almost blends in. You almost can't see it, but the eyes pop out like so many orange or yellow orbs floating in the darkness, and then you see the gnashing open mouth like that of a leech, and other gnashing maws covering the thing's body, and then straight into the center of this serpent or weird, whatever it might be, there is a large bulge of smaller bulges. From this distance, it looks like a spider egg sac.
Oh god, it's the spider thing.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Okay. That would be
my
your
actions and
movement.
whatnot.
You would have an action and a bonus action.
I don't have any more movement.
Not unless you dash.
Then
I'll say reasonably. You could probably have another 5 feet here.
we'll move right here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna bonus action rage.
Okay.
I'm just checking out my attacks. I don't think I have anything
10 feet.
10 feet, but I'm just making sure.
Yeah. If you don't, I think you do have some javelins, and javelins can be thrown, and they are a strength throw.
Big Stick apparently has a 60-foot cone.
What?
Yeah, I don't think that's right.
That's not correct. it's a maul. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's not.
No,
Right.
it's 5 feet. It's 5 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
60-foot cone. That's really scary.
It's a really big stick. I don't have any javelins on my sheet, but I will. Just
I'm
say-
100% positive we gave you javelins because I put them on your sheet earlier. So they might
Okay.
not be there, but
I
you have
throw-
5 javelins. Okay, roll me a strength check and add your proficiency bonus.
Oh dear, I accidentally closed my sheet because I'm a nib. Strength check, you said? Not
Strength
a saving
check, yes.
throw? Okay.
Yep. What's your proficiency bonus?
6.
That is a 17. It goes straight through the creature. Doesn't seem to have any effect.
Don't like this.
You do have a second attack.
I don't like this. We'll throw another one.
Okay, go ahead and roll the same thing.
26.
Hold on, it's roll 20's catching up for me. That's
Yep.
a 26 total? Okay. 26 is definitely a hit. Go ahead and roll me I believe javelins are a D8, and then add your strength modifier.
Ooh,
Oh,
so that's
yeah!
13? 13.
13. And your rage damage. What's your rage damage right now? 6?
Yes.
God, barbarians are stupid. That's a 19 points of damage with a single javelin.
I said I don't like this.
Barbarians remind me of like Pathfinder stuff because like they get to a certain point where what they roll on their damage dice doesn't really matter. All right.
Except in D&D, they don't crit their fucking rage damage.
This is true. So yeah, 19 points of damage with a single javelin as it crashes into the creature. Important point here: your javelin is not magical. It does seem to have the full effect. I believe that is going to be the end of your turn. You are now raging, and y'all can see these spirits kind of swirling around him of other bears. Interestingly, there's also a dwarf in these spirits. Some of you catch sight of him. He's just kind of floating around in there. You're not sure why. Inazuma, it's now your turn.
Listen, my grandparents were really weird.
Doesn't he have an effect on his rage?
He does, but it's currently not in play yet.
Okay.
It's one that he can act when he chooses to.
Okay.
All right, Zuma.
Okay. Zuma's gonna look at this creature, and he's just like, I've seen this before. And he takes a deep breath, and he's gonna take his bow, he's gonna tap it. He's gonna say in Elvish, death to my enemies.
Okay.
He's gonna mark him. Bonus action, gonna Hunter's Mark this creature. And he's gonna take 2 shots.
Go ahead.
And I believe I get advantage on these.
Yes, because he is your sworn enemy. Yes. I will mark him
Yep.
with sworn enemy icon. And you have advantage, so both of those hit.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, and go
And
ahead and roll
Hunter's
me-
Mark.
You get 2 Hunter's Marks. You get 3d6 damage.
And then Colossus Slayer.
Yes, because it's taken damage. And sneak attack.
And sneak attack, and then 3d6.
Nice. 50 points of damage to the creature. 2 arrows just slice straight through it. One of the like egg sacs in its stomach gets punctured, and you just see this black goop start pouring out onto the floor, and it's currently just kind of spreading.
Question: is this a monstrosity?
Good point of order. This one in particular is a monstrosity.
All right, I get 2+ damage to the
All of your
attack.
attacks. So
Yep.
an extra 4 points of damage. Good
Yep.
to know. 54 damage. All right, the creature is nowhere near bloodied. I will tell you that. Is that the end of your
Bonus. Sorry, gonna move back just a hair. Just a hair.
Yep.
All right, I'm good.
Okay. And it is now the creature's turn. At the start of the creature's turn, I need everybody that can currently see it to make me a sanity check, please. Go ahead and roll your D100. Okay. And then I will roll for Oz here.
The goal is to roll under the number that we had, right?
Yes. So if you have rolled and you have rolled under the number that you have succeeded. Good
I
job.
rolled 1 under.
I
Um,
roll.
If you failed, please put an X in chat for me.
Yeah, I rolled under. Good.
Yep. If you rolled higher than your number that you had recorded, you failed.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Okay. Good to know. All right.
No, it's not.
So now that if you have failed, go ahead and replace your old number with the one that you just rolled.
Were we
So-
adding something to it?
Yes. Whenever you add it to your sheet, you add your wisdom modifier to it.
Okay.
Oh.
Mhm. Only when you add it to your
Hey!
sheet.
I have no wisdom, so it doesn't matter.
That's fine. All right. So at the start of its turn, that happens. Seraph and Ung, you both get a point of insanity. Go ahead and mark 1 point of insanity on your sheet, please. You can track this however you feel like. Just make sure you mark down that you have 1 point of insanity. This is gonna get weird. The creature, the creature is then going to use. Myriad Nightmares, and this is a 90-foot cone.
Oh.
Yeah, that's gonna hit everybody in front of it. I'm gonna need you all to make a Wisdom saving throw now, please.
No, I'm really bad at these.
Can I
That was
make a
like
charisma instead?
You most certainly cannot.
Damn it.
Oh gosh.
Things are getting real weird, folks.
Oh, it's gonna get a lot worse. All right, cool. So,
Don't
Scylla,
forget to roll for Oz.
good thinking. Thank you. You're saving me here because I'm gonna keep forgetting because this creature has a very complicated stat block.
Hey, Jordan, don't remind the teacher of homework.
I mean, I was about to, so.
I'm
I expect
sorry.
it from you, Ara.
Hey Oz, you succeeded. Okay, so the DC on this is 16. So Seraph and Oz
Hey.
both succeeded with their 17s.
The two
Ung?
people that have been Dom.
The This is true. Ung, Scylla, and Zuma, you have all failed. The creature retches out this black goo that just covers all of you. Some of you seem to just shrug off the effects of this black goo, but others don't shrug it off so easily. And Ung, you especially are affected in this instance. You're shaking for a minute and your head just spins, and you feel like whatever this creature just did to you is wrong somehow, and you heft up the tusk and you lift it, and when you lift your hand, your skin is boiling. You look down and your skin is like boiling.
Question, is it fur instead of skin?
Both. They have skin under their fur.
Yeah, it's like hair. Fur is hair.
Yeah, fur is just hair. Like, yeah. So, yeah, that's a thing. You are going to take the full brunt of the damage of this attack.
Ooh, let's go ahead and use my spirit shield on that.
Okay, sure. Go ahead and roll me 4d6 so you can reduce the damage, because this is a lot.
4d6.
Okay, 16.
Not the worst.
Not bad. That's a pretty good reduction considering the original was 88 points of damage.
Yeah.
You're gonna take 72 points of psychic damage as this wave of just fear and anguish hits you. You're not really sure that you're able to withstand something as terrifying as this.
Don't worry. In real life, I'm not either.
Same. Just so you know, I had nightmares after last session.
I didn't really care.
Yeah, but I did because I get inside my own. So yeah, and then the rest of you, those of you that failed but did not have a point of insanity, you are only going to take half damage. So that's going to be 44 points of psychic damage to you. And then to Oz and Seraph, you're going to take 22 points of psychic damage.
Fuck!
Is this like an attack that can be evaded?
No. Evasion's a dexterity save.
I meant like, so I couldn't use uncanny dodge here.
No. Uncanny dodge has to be an attack roll.
Okay.
This was a saving.
So 44, you said for me?
Yes, because you failed to save, but you don't have a point of insanity.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll track Oz. All right, and the creature is. Yes.
He takes 16 points of damage.
For what?
Your full ancestors.
Yeah, so the spirits start swarming this. You watch one of the bears has a great sword and it just carves into the creature's hide. The dwarf takes he has a beer glass in one hand, like a tankard in one hand, and a mining pick in the other, and he slams the mining pick into it and then starts beating it with the beer glass. And this creature seems to does that do psychic damage, or is it force?
Force.
Okay, force damage. This creature, it does hurt it. How much damage was it?
16, I believe.
Perfect.
If I'm reading this right.
Excellent.
How much damage did we take?
If you failed the save but don't have a point of insanity, it was 44.
44? Okay.
Yep. And the creature is then going to
My food's here.
end its turn. Go ahead. Oz, it is now your turn. I will describe the scene to you. This creature has just breathed. Is that the right word? Breathed? Yeah. Breathed black goo all over the party, and for you, it didn't
like
seem
projectile vomited.
pretty much. And for you, it didn't have much of an effect. But you're now watching Ung beside your bear friend just freaking the hell out, and so yeah, that's great. The creature is directly in front of you.
I'm going to take out Hefe's Revenge and activate like the light side of it.
Okay, sure, gotcha.
And I'm gonna swing at the giant snake monster. Actually, can I target its like the human portion?
It's really high up in the air. It's 30 feet in the air. Do you know if you have a way to get 30 feet? Let's see.
I'm just gonna do the Oz thing and climb on it.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right. So that's gonna be make me an athletics check.
I will as soon as my character sheet comes up.
Yep. I saw that
the
you got
DC
it.
to maintain concentration is half of the damage I took, right?
It's half of the damage or 10. One of the two.
Yeah, so that'd be 22, so I failed that.
Okay. So haste is.
And
Oh.
Yeah.
You stunned me and I think Jeff.
No, I didn't cast it on you guys.
Okay, good.
Yeah, y'all didn't have it.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, it's just me. So when that says you can't take actions, does that mean action and bonus action?
So no. So fun fact with the stun on haste, you can still take a bonus action, and if I'm not mistaken, you can move. Hold on.
No, it
What
says
is
you can't take actions or movement.
Can't take actions or movement. You still have the ability to take bonus action or free
Wait,
action.
when the spell ends, the target can't move or take actions until after its next turn.
You do still have the ability to take bonus actions and free actions. You are not technically stunned. You are drastically slowed down.
Okay,
It's
cool.
it's literally the same effect as slow, but a little more dictated.
Yeah. Okay.
So, all right.
You also have it. Don't forget, you have a D6 Bardic Inspiration die, Oz.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, did it crash again?
Yup.
Oh no.
It's like every time I get to roll 20, it just crashes again.
It's not your internet, is it?
No.
Okay. I can roll for you if you'd like me to.
Yeah, I should be able to get it to work after this round.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll go ahead and roll for you. So you're climbing it up. Athletics check, public roll. 32. 32. All right. So Oz, you like latch onto its tail, and there's this like stringy bit of flesh that's hanging off of it. So you just grab that and just start climbing this creature.
Yeah, gross, but yeah, sounds.
It's pretty gross.
Like I would.
You get pretty much. You're within range of the human portion if you so choose to do the thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the smackins.
You're gonna do them smackins? Okay. And the light portion of Hefe's Revenge. Are you taking, what is it, 2 attacks that you have?
Yerp.
Okay, that's a 33 and a 29. So both of these are gonna hit. We're gonna roll damage here. And you get dueling, so that's the 2. Alright. And you slash at the humanoid. The humanoid spins around in this like weird socket that it's in at the top and just looks at you. And whenever you look at it, you're looking at a decomposed, missing pieces version of yourself. And it growls out, just roars out. I mean, tiefling Oz, not robot.
Okay, I was about to say, that would be awkward.
It's tiefling Oz.
You could technically do
so-
a rusted version of Oz.
So what?
Question on that. You said it's like sitting in a socket. Does it look like it's attached in there,
It looks like
or
it's
could
attached.
it be pulled out?
As you go to swing it, the light from Hefe's Revenge reveals the bottom of it. There's just from its torso, there's no legs. There's just this long line of like weird tentacle veiny structures that are like inside of the creature that it's on top of. It's very
Gross.
if you've ever seen like Elfen Lied or
oh no.
Oh
Trigon?
yes.
There's some scenes in both of those that remind me of this quite a bit actually.
Oh.
I imagine
So-
it looks like whenever you like carve a jack-o'-lantern, like the stringy bits
Yep.
inside of that. Yeah.
Kind of. It looks like the roots of a tree, almost like sprouting out of this, except they're all just flesh and blood.
I have a story about Elfen Lied.
I probably have a few too. We can share those. Anyway, so okay, welcome back, Jordan. 2 of those hit. That's gonna be 12. Hold on, math is really hard, guys. 24, 26, 28. 28 points of damage to the creature from the 2 attacks, and I think that's all of your riders that you get. Yeah. So.
Cool. I mean, I'm just gonna action surge
Do it again.
and do that again.
Sure.
I'm going to. I'll attack it once, and then the second, like, attack. Can I attempt to grapple the human piece?
You can, yeah. I'll go ahead and roll a athletics check for you because you're really good at these.
It's kind of my business.
Right? Okay, so 28 on the attack. You swipe it again with Hefe's Revenge, dealing... Wow, another 14 points of damage. That's just 3 times in a row. And from there... Crucible player, yeah, probably. You lean into the creature and you start grabbing the humanoid, and it's going to make a an attempt to get away. That is a failure. So
That
you have
one.
it grappled. Close. It was a 2. It has pretty high athletics, not quite as high as Oz, but not far away. But a 2 does not a high roll make. So you have this creature grappled now, Oz, and I believe that's the end of your turn.
Yes.
Okay, Eve.
Okay, Eve's gonna walk behind Jeff. Tell him, once you reach the end, just a little bit after, start flying. And I'm gonna cast a 4th level fly spell on myself and Jeff, and push Jeff down. Push him down and do quicken spell, cast fly. There we go.
Okay.
Can you put this over there? When you get a second.
And yeah, 4th level slot. And
Alright,
then
so you and
Yep.
So you and Jeff are now like falling down the chute, and then you cast fly.
Yep.
When do you cast fly?
Why would that be pertinent when I told him to do it almost at the end?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. When do you cast fly?
Probably mid-shoot or estimate.
About the middle of the chute? Okay. Middle of the chute, your momentum suddenly stops as the wings spread and disperse the momentum into like energy behind you. You are 50 feet from the exit of the chute. You can use your movement. You have 60 feet of movement.
I'm just dropping.
You're just gonna drop?
Yep.
Okay. You just drop all the way to the ground?
No.
Or do you stop yourself right before?
I stop myself almost as soon as I get out the suit.
Shoot. Okay, gotcha. All right. So the wings expand. The little like holographic, or not holographic, but ethereal wings expand from your back, and Jeff's as well. And now you're both floating in the air. And Jeff holding onto his bow as he falls down the chute. The second that this creature comes into view, 2 arrows fly out. Go ahead and roll me 2 attacks, please.
We'll do.
Fucking Jeff is a beast.
That's gonna be a hit and a miss. These attacks do have disadvantage, but the first one hits even with disadvantage. That's Jeff Wick to you. All right, so 13 points of damage to the creature as an arrow sinks into one of the eyes. It roars out and lurches forward. One of the other eyes just pops out of its socket and starts rolling along the ground. All of you can see it, this little glow on the ground, and then it just starts rising up in the air and spinning very quickly. It is right. I will mark the square. It's
By the
right
way,
here.
Shadow Scale apparently didn't get into the turn order.
Okay,
I
that's
had
fine. We'll get her whenever
She's
the turn.
She's right over. She's right after me anyway. Her initiative is technically 6.
Her initiative 6. It shows 23 for me.
I just rolled it again because she's not in the turn order. There. Now
Gotcha.
she's 6.
Okay. There we go. Gotcha. So, and then Jeff continues to that's all good. And Shadow Scale, what's she doing?
Where do we fall exactly?
You are sitting directly above. Don't
right.
move yourself, please. You. You are sitting directly above this spot right here. You are 50 feet from the ground, just outside of the chute.
What?
Because there is no chute behind you anymore.
Okay. Shadow Scale is going to drop 2.
Okay.
And hopefully get her wings out before she hits us or goes past us.
Okay, she would have to go past just a little bit, just because she's not going to get any kind of lift.
Yeah.
But she stops herself about 40 feet above the ground and manages to get her wings spread.
Okay.
Okay, and what's she doing?
How far away is she?
She is 40 feet above the ground, and from the creature, she is she's pretty much 30 feet.
Would the acid fall onto them if she spewed her acid breath?
Yeah, because it's gonna hit them for sure.
Okay.
From this direction. She could fly to another direction though. She still has some movement speed.
How much?
She still has all but about 10 feet. Because she would have had to use 10 feet to get to the hole in the first place.
You said that's the eye thingy, right?
Yeah, that's that little eye. It's like glowing bright yellow now and spinning really, really quickly. Kind of looks like the golden snitch.
Okay. Gonna move right. Not right there. Right there.
Okay.
And
then she's just going to use her acid breath?
Yep.
Gotcha. So the creature needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
1 second. I don't think her breath has gone up any, so...
No, it's still the same for right now. You haven't been putting points in sorcerer, or yeah, you have, but I don't think you've reached the next level yet. That creature fails the dexterity saving throw. Shadow Scale feels really strange for a second, but nothing seems to happen or come of it, and the creature's then spattered with acid. And as the acid coats it, go ahead and roll damage.
21.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you for that. Shadow Scale's turn is over. We are back to Jeff's initiative. He is currently flying in the air. He has wings.
Okay, 1 second. Let me... And I believe 4? And then I am flying at 50. Come on. Pop up. Thank you. Just looking for the thing.
Rip.
Did it do it on hers? No, it didn't. Okay. Jeff's gonna move over here
Okay.
and let loose some attacks.
All right, sure. Go ahead. First one misses. Second one misses. Both of those just they almost seem like they're gonna hit, except one of them slams into one of the egg sacs. It bursts, and now more black goo is just trailing up underneath this creature. Whenever this happens, the humanoid at the top wails again. As you see it spin around all of a sudden, even in your grip, this sudden extreme strength of the creature, and it looks directly at Jeff. Jeff needs to make me a wisdom save.
Got it. 17.
That is a success. Jeff's eyes temporarily glow purple and then fade for a second, and Jeff just kind of shakes it off. All right, Scylla.
Yeah, well, since all I can do is make a bonus action, I'm going to use another dance,
Okay.
and I'm going to Divine Waltz, and I'm going to roll my Bardic Inspiration die. I'm going to use Divine Waltz on Ung.
Okay.
What is my Bardic Inspiration die right now? Is it...
At this level, I think it's a
D12.
D12, yeah.
Yep. Slash roll 2d12. So Ung gets 18 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Oh, no, sorry. I have to roll 1 dice. So just take the first roll, so I get 12.
So it gets 12 temporary hit points. Cool.
And with that, I can make a bonus action attack.
Okay.
25.
25 hits.
Nice. 11.
You have a point of insanity, don't you?
No.
That's
Didn't
Ong
you-
and...
Oh, that's Seraph. That's
Seraph.
Seraph.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never mind. Okay, cool. You're good. You slam into the creature, and it seems to be effective. That's going to be the end of your turn. 11 points of damage. And Seraph, it's now your turn.
I don't
I
want
don't
to do
wanna-
this anymore.
I'm
I don't trust any of this.
I don't trust myself.
Oh, yeah. Alright. Move up here, I
Mhm.
guess. Do anything? No? Alright. I'm gonna attack it.
So everything but the 19 hits, except go ahead and roll me damage on all of those, except the 19.
I think I'm good. I'd like to
Please?
pass.
Please.
No.
Whoa, I have a lot of numbers. 14 plus 11 plus 7 plus 7. That is 39 points of damage, except little issue here. You go in and you just start hacking at the creature. I'm going to move Oz's token to right here, by the way. Hold on. I thought I was going to move Oz's token, but apparently Oz's token ain't moving nowhere.
Hey, you might want to try
There we
not... you might be on a different layer.
No, I got it. And yeah, so you go in and you just start hacking at the thing. And you hear Scylla. Something terrible happens here. Seraph just runs at you and just stabs you in the ribs.
Can you
You
not?
actually end up right here, Seraph. And whenever you make your first attack, you get this successful strike on the creature, and you blink, and your blade is in Scylla's ribs. So Scylla, you're gonna take 14 points of slashing damage, and then you rapidly correct yourself, just sling, and the creature takes the remainder of that round, which is 20.
Ow.
Well, I didn't crit you.
All right. Are you doing anything else on your turn?
Nah.
No. Okay. Hey, buddy.
All right. Couple quick points. One,
Yeah.
can you remind me how do item interactions work in our campaign?
You get one free
Wait,
item interaction.
Okay.
I'm 20 feet up in the air.
Wait, are you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and give yourself back 14 hit points.
All right.
Subtract 7 hit points, please.
7.
Yeah, because he's raging. He has resistance to physical damage.
All right.
Yep. So, Seraph, like, runs at the creature, turns around, stabs you, and then just continues wailing on the creature.
Okay.
Anyways,
point-
you get one free item interaction, and then you can take another item interaction as a bonus action if you choose.
Yeah. Point 2, I made a misread of Spirit Shield,
Yeah.
which I can't use it on myself. So
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
so I didn't either, but it says when another creature
Yeah,
you're raging and you see another creature take
that's
damage.
fine. That's fine.
So I
to
will
know.
take 16 damage. You give him 16 damage. I
Uh,
hate
no, that's
myself
okay.
for doing this.
Just leave it.
Okay.
Just leave it. Good to know going forward, but for right now, it's too much. So, what are you
Okay.
doing on your turn?
I am going to use a superior healing bot.
Okay.
Hello? Can you the little things, there we go. Did that roll? 23 plus
23,
23.
yep.
Okay, and I have to be able to keep my rage. So let's move here.
Mhm.
And then let's take a couple of big old swings at this dude. Bow and bow.
Nice. Both of those hit.
Badoosh and skadoosh.
Great. Awesome. And so this mammoth tusk just crashes into the creature, and you hear a yell all of a sudden as
no.
you kind of shake your head and look, and your mammoth tusk just like swatted Seraph to the side. Seraph, you're gonna take 15 points of damage.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I deserve that.
That's what you get for hitting me.
Wow.
Damn. And then the remainder of the 13 goes to the creature. All right, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Inazuma, it's now your turn.
Okay, I need to see if I have a potion on me.
Probably do. The whole party probably has like a billion put together.
I
I don't believe you.
only have lesser healing. Okay, I'll just go use a one.
Okay.
Bonus action gonna guzzle a potion.
Okay.
Yay, 8 points. Woohoo.
Alright.
Alright, let's shoot this monstrosity, even though he's not one. Oh wait, he is one. Never mind.
Yeah, he's a monstrosity.
I know.
Advantage.
Have you seen him?
Going crazy.
Oh no, the 14 and the 14 misses, the 31 hits.
Yep.
Okay, 12 points of damage. You get your normal riders for this. Oof.
And do I get the 3d6 again or just once?
Once per turn. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Once per turn until it dies.
Yay.
Another 8 points of damage. Not bad. Not bad. All right, and is that all you're doing on your turn?
Yes.
Excellent. So then the creature is going to shift forward, and it's going to roar at the start of its turn. Except the roar doesn't sound like a roar. To each of you, it sounds a little bit different. To each of you, it sounds like singing, like a small child singing, or maybe someone you knew, or maybe. No, you're not sure. It's really pleasant for a second. All of you reduce your initiative by 10 on the score, please.
Oh,
10?
I'm
If
negative.
you are below 10, your initiative is now 1.
Oh, goody.
Oh gosh.
What?
Hello.
You have made something truly evil, and I
Yeah.
can't.
So this monster breaks the fourth wall, just as a warning.
Holy crap!
rude.
I can't touch anything.
Come on. I keep trying to change it, and it's.
Do you want me to change it for you?
Yes,
It
change
does
it.
that when someone else changes theirs.
Just change
You
it.
should be able
Oops.
to do it now.
Oh, you say reduce by 10?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Shadow scales.
Shadow scales
is
should have been 6.
1.
It's 1.
Yep, it's 1 now. All right, I think that's everybody except for Scylla.
You said above 10 or below 10?
Below.
No. Everyone reduces their initiative by 10. So yours is 13.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Got it.
It's called the bullshit smell.
Mhm.
I mean, spell.
Yeah, 100%. Not a spell-like ability, but yeah, sure.
Joke's on this fucking creature. I'm still first, or second, technically.
And from that, it's going to attempt to swallow one of you. It rushes down. Oz, you have to like hang on. You're grappling this guy, so I'm not going to make you roll any checks to stay on top of it because you're already like hanging on to this humanoid, and he's wailing the whole time. Imagine the dude with the guitar from Mad Max that's like jamming out in the middle of that big battle.
Witness me.
Yeah, except in this case, just screaming like the sun. If you've watched Rick and Morty, it's that sun that rises on the planet that's just It's just that the whole time. Yeah, it's great. And the creature is going to swoop down. He's going to attempt to swallow one of you whole. I'm going to roll a
Eat me.
dice. Pick one.
I vote. I volunteer?
You don't even have to volunteer because it's targeting you.
Yes!
Up a little bit. And
Uh,
Scylla, its maw opens, and inside the mouth, you see probably like 12 other mouths just in the back of this thing, just all opening at the same time. Some of them extending a la Alien and like pulling at you, and you see hands within its maw, all trying to pull you in towards it. It's very like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood kind of scenario
Aw.
going on. And I need you. No, it needs to roll an attack. Sorry.
Oh god.
Plans. It'll be great.
Oh, god.
Okay. That's a 35. That's gonna hit.
Yeah.
So
It-
Hmm?
Oh, did you not roll it in the game? Sorry.
No,
I didn't
no,
roll,
that
I didn't
was
roll
me,
public. It defaults
'cause-
to-
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, it defaults to private. Anyways, it closes the jaws around Scylla. Scylla, one of the hands just yanks you forward towards one of the mouths, and another one starts to try to yank you in a different direction. Just from the pulling, there's another mouth that extends forward and takes just a bite into your shoulder. You are going to take 38 points of damage,
Ow.
and I need you to make a sanity check, please.
Oh, 38. Ow.
Yeah.
Oh, not 1d199.
Wow.
That's
your
gonna
god
suck
comes-
next time I have to make one.
Your god comes to your aid. No, yeah. So yeah, you replace the number with that plus your wisdom score.
I don't have a wisdom score, so yeah.
So you auto fail.
You
the next
automatically fail the next one.
Unless
Nice.
what if I roll a 1 again?
I think the rules for this state you have to roll lower than your score, so that
Oh,
would mean
okay.
you automatically fail. But okay, no. The rules say if you roll if you roll a 1 again, it's an automatic success. Ones in this system are automatic successes. They're like critical hits.
Okay.
and 100s are automatic failures. They're like critical fails. So,
Okay.
I'd believe it.
Yeah, so you have a 1% chance to automatically win or automatically fail instead of 5%.
Which doesn't help me for my next roll, so
unless you roll a 1.
1 in 100 chance. Yeah.
1% chance. Okay, so now you are inside this creature being grappled from all sides. You are considered restrained, you are considered grappled, and you are considered blinded within this creature. You also do not gain a sanity. You do not gain a insanity point, so you're good. That is the creature's attack against you. It then sweeps its tail forward, trailing this black goo all over everybody. That's going to make an attack against Ung.
Man, fuck you.
I'm sorry, the dice said so. Ung, you're gonna take a hit from this black goo. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw, please. Make this with advantage, please.
Man, fuck you.
Okay. So you just kind of shake for a second as the creature hits you, so the attack misses. The black goo hits you though.
Does it like not have an AC? Like, is there no way for me to dodge this shit?
What do you mean? You made a saving throw. That's the dodge. That's the defensive mechanism in place.
Sorry.
It has to make an attack roll, and you get to make a saving throw technically.
Okay.
But the attack misses, and it just slings the goo over you. So you have to make the saving throw instead. Anyways,
Gotcha.
fail the saving throw. You don't take any damage here, but you feel really fuzzy. You take another point of insanity, so you have 2 now. Oz, you are grappling onto this thing for dear life, and it is moving really quickly, and you just watch Scylla get swallowed whole.
Cool. So what I do is I dive into the mouth.
I'm gonna try to enter into the creature from one of its eyeballs.
Can I see her?
Oz, please return to us. We miss you.
If a wizard spellbook costs as much as college textbooks, I can understand it. I can see why some just said fuck it and become a warlock.
Yep, that's an old D&D meme.
I've never seen that before.
It's great. Oz, are you here?
Yep, I'm here. Yep.
Oh, hey. Yeah, totally here, guys. So you were on top of the creature. You were grappling this humanoid thing on top of it, and it is slinging you around. It just swallowed Scylla whole and beat the shit out of Ung down there.
Yeah, that sounds bad. I'm just gonna try and rip the humanoid creature out of its head.
Make a strength check.
I can do that because my stuff is finally loaded.
Huzzah!
Strength check.
Fingers
Make
crossed.
one against you. It has very high strength, and it just rolled a crit. Nope. You start to pull. The creature is like spun around in your arms, the humanoid, and then it spins back around, meets you, and just headbutts you in the face, and you can't seem to tear it off. I'll count that as like a pin action, so that technically just costs one of your attacks.
Cool. Can I just fucking swing my axe at the base of it?
Yeah, sure. Go for it. Called shot, so I'll say disadvantage, but if it hits, it'll have an extra effect.
Okay. Shut up, Firefox.
Gosh dang it, I didn't come here to light Fox is on fire. I done come here to sit here and listen to the internet tell me that I need to be, like, firefoxing.
I thought it was to fire foxes.
25 still hits. So, yeah, go ahead and roll damage on that. I'm gonna treat this like a Roper's Tentacles. Sweet. You slam into the base of the creature and start to just cut through it, slice through it. Its ability to roll strength checks against you when you're trying to remove it have disadvantage. It has disadvantage. So, yeah,
cool.
It's terrifying. But
then I'm going to bonus action Rite of the Flame, which I should have
okay.
done before my attack.
That's true. You like take out a little vial out of your satchel and just pour some of your enemy's blood that you've collected.
Yo, can I use the Storm Giant's blood to do so?
Yes, you certainly can. Your
Yes.
Rite of the Flame damage is doubled, and the doubled part of the damage is lightning.
Sick.
So you now have like this crackling fire that's also shooting out little sparks of electricity.
Some fucking Avatar shit.
Right? You fucking. We're
I
gonna go
mean,
show
you're
the
a
Fire Lord.
robot that has fire with electricity coming out. This is a metal as fuck.
Pretty metal.
The most metal.
there's actually quite a bit of metal on you, in fact. Inazuma, it's now your turn.
My turn. Okay. Gonna shooty McShooty.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah. Oh man. Lucky.
All right, 25 and 26 hit. 5, 31, 46. Okay. The creature at this point has now. Oh yeah, and then the 16, 46 and 16.
Roll
is what,
Hunter's Mark
62?
again.
Yep.
Harsberg again.
Yeah.
Alright.
So 62. That's 65 points of damage. Good round. As you slam 2 arrows straight into the creature, one of them it catches like right up underneath its gaping jaw. You can see where the muscles are tensing, and you're familiar with how monstrosities are typically put together and typically work. They're not necessarily natural creatures, but they do still follow like the laws of physics. And you manage to land like a really critical hit on this thing's kind of under jaw.
Oh, and add 4 to the damage again.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, that definitely makes it. The creature is now bloodied, and it thrashes around. And whenever it does so, it opens its maw, and you can see Scylla now being like slowly drawn into one of the mouths that's inside its giant mouth. And it is. It now gains a Paragon action. It does not gain Paragon HP. No, it gains a Paragon action at half HP. So, is that the end of your turn?
Yes. Let me down another potion real quick.
Sure.
Let's see.
Eve, it's Shadow Scale's turn here in a second.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right,
I'm
5
done.
HP to you. Eve, Shadow Scale.
I guess Shadow Scale's gonna get it right on it and attack it.
Okay, go ahead and make me some attack.
Yeah, claw and a bite.
Give me them claws, bots. Oh, yeah, neither one of those is gonna hit, unfortunately. I'm sorry. She swipes at it, but its tail is now 10 feet above the ground while she's floating, but
She's flying.
it manages to just kind of jerk out of her range just a little bit. So, unfortunate. Eve.
Its head its head thingy would be right where Oz is, right?
Yes, and as a note, the head is currently about 45 feet up in the air, and so is Oz.
Okay. Well, I'm 50 feet in the air, so it doesn't really matter. So,
Yep.
I'm gonna float forward.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, you really shouldn't have done that. And then I'm gonna point down and do a disintegration ray and give him disadvantage on the saving throw.
Are you heightening spell?
Yep.
All right, go ahead and mark off your 3 thingamajiggers, and we're gonna give this guy disadvantage on the save.
Disintegrate at level 6.
What is your save DC?
22.
You are so lucky you gave it disadvantage. So, as a note, this thing has a special interaction.
Eve
with
is
forcing it to save
pissed. Like, if you look at her, she looks like she just heard a ghost and she doesn't want to hear the ghost, and she's pissed.
throw. Yeah, what you heard was probably him singing.
Yep.
And
I'm gonna.
you can still hear him singing. And when you let loose the disintegration ray, it impacts. Roll damage.
Level 6. 74.
Fucking spells are stupid. 74 points of damage. This creature is hurt. It is on its last legs, which is a note, it has an enormous amount of HP. So
And then
last legs
I'm-
doesn't necessarily mean that
Does it
it's
have
only
legs?
Oh, that's a good point. It's on its last floaties. Okay.
And then I'm going
What?
to quicken spell
Mm-hmm.
and cast. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast. I think I have disadvantage since I'm 5 feet away from him. right? Technically?
Yes. 31, 17.
I don't think I get.
30,
I don't think I
and
get the 4th
17.
bolt yet, do I?
You don't get the 4th bolt, no.
Okay.
So the 17 misses. The other 2 hit. Okay. And that is 14 points of force. Not bad at all. So we're back to the top of the round. At the top of the round, it's going to use its Paragon action to attempt to swallow Scylla. Scylla, I need you to make me a. This is a strength saving throw.
Oh no! Wait, can I do Dex?
I believe you can. You have an ability that does something like that.
Yeah, you're right. Right. It's hold on, let me find this.
It's elegant efficacy, I think.
Yeah, let's see. Additionally, when you are forced to make a strength saving throw, you can make yeah, cool.
I think you can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I can. 21.
Ooh, nice. You managed to just slip out of the arms. One of them like immediately grapples. You don't lose the grappled condition here, but you are not swallowed. You manage to slip out of one of the arms. Another one grabs your foot as you like float backwards towards the entrance of the mouth. There's no teeth in here except for in the other mouths. But you are still kind of held in place within the mouth. You're just not swallowed. All right. And it is going to then make a tail attack. It's going to make a tail attack against... What was that? That's cocked, weirdly enough. All right. Ooh, that one, two. That is going to be... I don't think it can hit you. Sometimes behavioral dice doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Yeah, it's going to try to tail attack Shadow Scale here.
Okay.
19 to Shadow Scale's AC? No, it really was, actually. Yeah. All right, that's going to hit. So Shadow Scale's taking 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And go ahead and make a whiz save for her.
21.
21 succeeds, so she does not gain a point of insanity. All right, and then the creature ends its Paragon action with another wail, and the singing continues. Nothing extra happens yet. Scylla, you are inside this creature's
You
mouth.
missed Jeff.
Wait, did I?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Jeff's turn. My bad.
I yell at Jeff, fucking kill it now!
Okay.
And he's going to do that, and then he's going to action search if it doesn't kill it.
20. It does not kill it. 23 hits though. That is 20 points of damage total. It's definitely still alive. It's not dead yet. So that's gonna be the end of Jeff's turn, though. An arrow. Still, you watch an arrow just straight through one of the outer jaw. All right, and
neat.
It's now your turn.
Cool. So, cool. Yeah. Does this give me advantage? It does. It didn't deal any damage to me on its turn, correct?
It did not.
I'm going to haste myself.
Okay.
So yeah, then I'm going to use that extra action to attack.
Okay.
I'm going to attack my Gion.
Okay.
That is a crit.
You are restrained. Nope, you are restrained. You have disadvantage.
All right. No, wait, does haste give advantage? No, it doesn't. Shit. All right, yeah, 29.
It would be grappled. Well, the humanoid part is grappled. You know what? Fuck it. I'll give it to you. It's a straight roll.
Eve just gave it a shit ton of damage, so...
Fuck it. Fuck it.
Alright, 17 points of damage. And then I'm going to do a dance.
Okay.
I'm going to use, and I have to find it, it is Animated Flourish. So, choose one creature within 10 feet of you. A creature must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failure, it has disadvantage on all attack rolls against creatures other than you until the start of my next turn.
It doesn't say a creature that can see you?
It says a creature that you can see.
And you can literally see.
No, you're right, and that can see you. Okay.
Oh, okay. I was like,
right.
Wait a goddamn second, what?
Damn it. All right, well, shit.
I'm sorry. You got the crit, though.
Yeah, all right, well.
Wow.
Can I divine waltz myself? Yeah. You see what I was going for.
I don't know if you can divine waltz yourself, but we'll say sure.
Okay, this is you grant one creature that you can see within 60 feet.
You can see yourself, so.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna Divine Waltz myself.
Yep.
Alright, so that is 1d12.
Yep, and then you double it and you get that much temporary.
Yep.
Oh, 4 hit. 4
Feels
temporary hit. I'm so sorry.
Feels bad. Alright, well,
I'm so sorry.
I still get an unarmed strike.
Yes, you do. You do. And it's a straight roll.
23.
23 just hits.
Hey.
This thing has 22 AC. All right, 10 points of bludgeoning damage. It is still alive. Oh, joy.
That's fine.
All right,
I hasten myself to give myself advantage on the dex save.
It worked. So, Seraph.
I guess I'm just gonna swing at it some more.
Sure, go for it.
How
You
how
stabbed
does
me.
it- Look, alright, you stabbed me back. It's fine. How is it
Right.
looking?
It's
Bad.
looking very rough. And as a note, many of the like weird egg sacs have now popped on its stomach, and there is this growing pool of ichor on the floor. In fact, it's pretty much at y'all's more or less.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just swing at it.
Okay. Are you flying for this?
No.
Okay.
Damn it.
So roll two hits for the dragon fang and the pommel. Okay, both of those hit. Roll me a sanity check, please. D100.
Oh boy. Oh my god.
Does that roll under what you previously had?
No.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
You've not had luck with this. So replace your old number with that plus your wisdom score, 84 plus your wisdom score. That's your new number. You're like taking swings at this thing, so you don't really notice it too much. But you see Seraph doing some weird shit off to the side, and you glance, and she has her sword buried all the way to the hilt in her stomach. Seraph, you are going to take 24 points of damage. All right. It's now, or Seraph, do you have a bonus action? You like snap out of
I
it.
used the bonus action on the pommel.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I
That's
don't
right.
want to do
You,
that
like,
again.
Snap out of it, and you look down, and there's just the sword sticking out of your stomach, and you're just like, it's just this moment of panic, like, excuse me, what? Hello.
What happened?
It's now your turn.
He's just crying and I'm upset and I don't know what to do. So I'm gonna hit it. Ignore the third one.
Okay. Both of those hit. Roll damage. Oh, it's not terribly far. You might be able to kill it. We'll see. Maybe, maybe not.
Add 6 to each of those.
Oh, I haven't been adding the 6 the whole time. You're right.
I've been adding it.
Okay.
Yep. That's 45 points of damage. Not enough. It's still standing. Well, floating.
Do I have any way to like increase this at all? No.
I don't think you do.
I'm going to go ahead and use my Great Weapon Master though on that.
What is your great weapon master?
Or not that one. The what's the one where it gives him disadvantage?
On disadvantage on what?
On his attacks.
Yeah,
I'm
he's got
so-
that thing for when he's raging.
Yeah.
I don't remember, honestly. Oh, it's his next attack. Now that you've hit him with an attack, his next attack against you has disadvantage.
No, anything but me.
Oh, anything but you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying.
Sure.
I'm having to read all
Yep.
the things. Sorry.
That's
I'm
fine.
still
Anything
learning
but
names.
you. So you're effectively like soft taunting. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. So
Disadvantage
trying
on
to do
any
that in
attack
his
roll
mouth.
that isn't against you, and when the target hits a creature other than you with an attack, that creature has resistance to the damage dealt by the attack. The effect of the target ends early if your rage ends early.
wow, that's really good. All right. So yeah,
Thanks,
that's
OP.
fine. Tank's OP, one of the few tanks in the game. And that is going to be end of your turn. The creature is still floating, standing, whatever you want to call it. And as it comes to its turn, it and then it just suddenly goes silent for a second. And as you're like ripping this creature, this humanoid form off the top of it, and it just stops wailing. It turns to you. the mother is here, the mother is coming, the mother is here, the mother is coming, the mother is here, the mother, and it just starts chanting this, and it spreads its arms to the sky. The mother is coming, she comes. And it's just looking straight at you, and then it chomps down and it bites off its own tongue and just wails out into the darkness surrounding it. I need everybody in the room to make me a sanity check, please.
Does that
No,
include
you
me?
won't.
Can I hear it?
Yes, you can. It's very loud.
Damn it.
It's just 1d100, right?
Yep, 1d100.
Isn't she blind and deafened though?
Ah, shoot.
No, she's just blind. She can still
okay.
hear. Yeah.
Damn it.
Question: how am I supposed to keep track of Jeff and Shadow Scale?
You can put them on your sheet if you want. Either way, it's fine.
Are you
we-
fucking?
You just keep rolling a few higher.
What the hell?
Because you never told me to do a base for Shadow Scale and Jeff.
I didn't
Is that
really
technically
think
a saving throw?
I'll allow it. I'll allow it. We'll have some mercy today.
So, do you want me
just
to roll a
watched you-
base for him and then roll another one?
No, you don't need to. You can just use yours for Jeffson's shadow scales if you want.
Sure, I guess.
Like if you fail, Jeff and shadow scale also fail or something. I don't know.
No, do we take the number we just rolled? Oh, sorry.
I wasn't really planning on familiars rolling them, so if you don't want them to roll, that's fine. So,
Okay.
Zuma, what was your question?
So the number we just rolled, do we replace that with the number we had before?
So you're going to use the number you just rolled. You're going to put that on your sheet instead of the number you had before, but you add your wisdom modifier to the new number.
Okay. Cool.
If we roll underneath it, we don't do that though, right?
Correct. That's right.
Okay.
So if you roll underneath it, you have succeeded on this save, and you're good. So
Wait, no, you still add if you rolled underneath it, you still add that number to the thingy, right?
You make it your new base, yes.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Yeah, you are correct.
Okay.
It's slightly new rule
can't.
system. I'm still getting used to it.
I can't.
Wait, what do you mean?
So I have a 76, and then I rolled a 30. So if I was to add it to it, it would be over 100.
No. You don't add it to it. You swap out the numbers. You add your wisdom modifier to the new number, and then swap them. So your new would be 30
okay.
plus
So
your
no
wisdom.
one would be 30. Okay.
Yeah. New
So-
kind of weird rule that I'm playing around with. Don't worry about it.
No, I like it. I just misunderstood what you said, and I was like, "That's
yeah.
impossible."
This is wrong. So everybody that failed, put an X in chat, please.
I don't wanna.
I'm sorry.
Can we put F's in chat for all those X's?
That's fine. Yeah. Okay. So if you have if you have failed, that means that you have failed this particular sanity check. It's not great. Oz, you didn't have any insanity points before. Zuma, I don't think you did either. Scylla, did you have any
Yeah, I did.
insanity points yet?
No, I didn't. No.
Okay, so none of you haven't had insanity points before. That is a very good news. So you all just gained an insanity point. That's it.
Does this count as an attack?
No, it doesn't count it as an
Okay.
attack. For right now, I'm going to count it as a saving throw.
Okay.
I'll have to play around with some more, like make the system a little bit more robust, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, nothing terrible happens actually. All of you just gain an insanity point. You feel a little bit more unhinged, just a little bit more. Government's coming to take my ice cream, but other than that, you're fine. And the creature is going to attempt to swallow Scylla again. Scylla, make me a dex check.
All right, I make this with advantage. The dex save, you mean, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
17.
Okay, 17. Let me double check if that succeeds or not.
Please.
That just succeeds. That
Oh,
is the DC.
fuck. Holy shit, please. Oh, thank
One
you,
of-
Haste.
You now have. Oh god, haste is so good. You are now like being pulled into this like vertical mouth that's just lined with rows and rows and rows of teeth. You see all of the teeth have a singular eye on them, and all of them are just staring at you.
Oh.
And it's trying
Wait,
to.
so it can see me?
It can. And it's trying to pull.
But then
you...
that dance should have gone through.
Too late. For right now,
Damn
leave
it!
that alone. Leave that alone.
You
That's not
suck.
something to be considered. we're so far into this, anyways. So it starts to pull into for Cannon to make that smooth out for you. The eyes don't feed into the creature's orbital system. Each of the teeth is its own sentient creature.
Okay, all right.
There we go.
I'll
There we
accept
go.
this.
Okay. Each of the teeth like spawn their own little mouth on it. And
Yeah, I want to dance one of the teeth. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, you now have like one leg on either side of this vertical mouth that's trying to pull you in, and you're just like resisting this hand that's come out of the mouth itself and is like pulling you down. You're right on the edge of being consumed.
I've seen
And
enough hentai to know where this is going.
The peanut butter.
Yeah, I give in. No, I'm kidding.
I let go. Oh. All right,
Oh.
and that is going to be no. The creature makes a tail attack. Okay, tail attack. When below 50% HP, the creature can also make another tail attack. I did not.
You
read
forgot about that last turn.
Yes, I did. That's fine. 27 on. Okay, and a 19. It can't reach Oz, so it's going to make this tail attack against Eve.
50 feet in the air. I'm
it-
above
it-
him too.
It is right next to you.
Yeah, and Oz is right above it too. On it.
Okay. It's gonna make it against Shadow Scale. Shadow Scale takes 38 points of bludgeoning damage.
Half
Disadvantage.
because
How much?
no, they have resistance.
Oh, disadvantage. Yeah, it still hits. 38 points of bludgeoning damage.
38.
and
And they
then
do have resistance as well.
That gets halved, so it's gonna
Mhm.
be what 19.
Okay.
Ooh, excuse me.
Whew. And that is gonna be the end of its turn because its other attack misses because of the disadvantage. And Oz, it's now your turn. This creature has now bit off its own tongue and is just spitting blood all over you.
Rude.
I would like to rage.
Okay, you may.
Join me, brother.
Yes, Oz enters a rage and immediately starts going to town on this thing.
Okay, are you pulling it off of the creature or are you like axing it in the face?
I'm gonna axe it straight in the face.
Oh, yeah.
But first,
Gonna
I'm
axe
gonna
it-
look it square in the face and say, "Shut the fuck up," and just hit it.
Shut the fuck up!
I need to ask you a question. You ready to die?
Oh my.
With that,
so-
Oz takes the axe and hits himself in the face.
Oz kills the demon. So the creature just starts. Whenever you hit it the first time, it says, "I will delete you all. Your character sheets are mine." Oz, how would you like to do
Whoa, breaking the fourth wall there.
Oh no, I just want to like keep carrying the axe all the way through until I hit the giant snake creature.
this? Oh yeah. So we're gonna animate this a little bit. You swing down and cut this creature in half, carrying the axe blade straight through. You manage to carve the top of this serpentine creature's skull ? Off, though it doesn't really have a skull. It's like cartilage or something. Some kind of sticky stuff. Like ooh. And then you like finish the swing all the way. Your light sword just comes out the other side. The creature kind of sits there for a second and stops moving. And then the top of the skull, just Resident Evil style, falls off. Scylla, you are freed.
Am
And the
I
creature-
in that skull?
You're not. The top of the skull falls off. You are technically inside that area, yes. So the top
Still
of the area.
waves.
The hand lets you go, and the mouth that's like trying to eat you right now just says, "Damn barbarians!" And then the whole creature disappears, and you and Oz fall to the ground.
I don't fall, I fly.
That's true. Scylla has permanent flying. Oz,
Yep.
you fall to the ground.
I superhero land.
You superhero land. Got it. Roll me an acrobatics check. What's falling with?
Watch that one.
I was like, why can't I find acrobatics?
13? Yeah, good enough. You managed to superhero land, reducing the damage to 2. All of that damage, though, concentrated in your knee. Not very healthy.
I'll just get it replaced.
Triggered.
You gotta get Lily back for that first.
As someone with terrible knees, me too, Jordan. Me too.
Triggered.
All right, and combat ends. Just fucking remove my headset. Hold on, headphones. There we go.
You know what this calls for? This calls for some victory chocolate. Still eats a piece of chocolate.
So does the DM. Hold on. Yep. Victory chocolate's good.
Does anyone want one? Anyone want one?
I'd like some healing.
Chocolate, and Scylla throws some chocolate at you.
I catch it.
Do you catch it in your mouth?
Yes, I
Chocolate
do.
For spiritual healing.
We are both extremely dexterous. I believe it.
Oh,
I'll take some chocolate.
Scylla goes to throw one and then stops. Can bears eat chocolate?
I don't know. Let's find out. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
Scylla throws you a piece of
gosh.
chocolate.
I'll take that with a superior healing potion.
No, you gotta enjoy by yourself. By itself.
Okay, I will take them one then the other. And then I fake pass out like, oh.
Oh, well, I guess he's dead.
Oz, what is your rage like?
Just
Oh,
kidding.
Fluffy.
I don't know. I never really thought about what Oz's rage is really like. But I imagine it like, I guess gaskets would open up and like steam would shoot out of them.
No, this is where you
Yes.
find out that Lily designed like fucking armor plating that like shoots out and like spikes come out and whatnot that like
Oh,
out
do
of
you,
your
like-
body.
You like mecha upgrade?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's what happens.
You just have like these shoulder vents that are basically just like Mad Max exhaust ports.
Oz is basically a fucking transformer.
I'm into
Pretty
this.
much, yeah.
I'm into this. He's just like Deceptibots. Wait.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. You're literally a robot in disguise.
Did you guys ever see the show Beast Wars?
Yes.
That's literally
Oh
Oz.
my god.
And you're welcome for reminding you of it.
Fantastic. All right, so if you guys want to, we can take a break right here. It's about 9 o'clock, so it's
Perfect
that
time
fight
for
round
a
up
break.
Yeah.
Yep.
Time for a break.
Like the most wholesome video ever, and it was adorable.
Okay.
Was it the video that
Okay.
I sent
No,
out?
Kenobi.
no,
Kenobi is
It-
officially getting his own series on Disney Plus.
Wow.
it was a Destiny 2 YouTuber that I watched playing against his girlfriend in a 1v1, and it was the most wholesome, adorable thing I've ever seen.
Oh.
Oh, precious.
All right, so welcome back, friends. From killing the dangerous shadow monster snake thing with eyes and mouths, and totally not inspired heavily by Full Metal Alchemist imagery or anything, which was totally not inspired from Cosmic Horror or anything. Nope. So you all lose your sanity points. By the way, none of you have any sanity points left.
Thank
So-
fucking God.
Yep. And all of yep. And the like negative effects that came with all that insanity, they're gone.
Did the thing drop anything to loot?
It doesn't appear to have.
Okay. I'm not.
And you go to look, and you bend down, and you touch the floor, and you realize you like look for a second, and there's this momentary like vertigo, and you're kind of realize something. You're on the ceiling. You guys are actually all standing on the ceiling of this room right now instead of the floor.
So does that mean that the hatch to go the chute is below us? Is it on the ground somewhere?
Nope, you don't see it. Well, maybe it could be below you, but you don't see it.
Oh, okay.
What's right set up is not right set up anymore. And it never seemed to be in the first place. And the more you try to rationalize it in your mind, the more your head hurts.
I mean, still just
If
wouldn't
you're-
try and rationalize it.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you're dumb.
You just accept it.
That's true.
You're talking to half the wrong party, bud.
Half the party's just like, no, yeah, that's cool. Other half the party's
Just-
just like, whatever.
It's just another crown to me.
Well, fuck. The party just casually shrugs off cosmic horror and perspective altering reality. So,
Oh, that's sorry. The dee-dee-dee, dee-dee-dee, it's
Yeah.
like spine tingling.
where are you guys going?
So there were some riddle people that were like stuck in a hole back where, and so it looks up. Wherever that we came out of was where did that go? Anyway, there were some people in the fireplace and like at the bottom of the hole that were speaking like weird riddles. I don't do riddles. Riddles are for smart people.
I told you we should have gotten out of here.
We can't leave here yet.
Oh, but we can.
No, Tiki's right, we can't.
We don't leave people.
Oh, we're getting somebody. Okay, didn't know that. Okay. Okay.
Is there like, are we? I mean, I think. Okay, so it's not. It's dark in here, right? Like it's pretty much pitch black.
Yeah, it's pitch black. If you have dark vision, you can see. If you don't have dark vision, it's you can't. But some of you are giving off some light.
Yes.
I would be using the like cantrip.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would as well because so is a human.
Yeah, definitely.
And I guess Oz
Oh,
would just
wait.
try and find like the nearest wall.
Okay. Yeah, you just find the nearest wall. You place your hand on it. It appears to be a wall. And I wouldn't rely on the map to give you information.
Oh,
So,
No, I'm
okay.
just
Yeah.
frame of reference.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. I guess Oz would just kind of keep following along the wall until he felt something that was different.
Okay, sure. So you start following along the wall, and you do feel something different rather rapidly. Actually, your hand passes over something. The walls
Is
are
it a
flat.
dick?
Smooth. It's not. You just like pull away, and there's just a giant dong in your hand. No, so your hand passes over something, and like the wall is just this flat, smooth stone surface. It seems that is frequently interrupted by books, and at some point your hand hits something rather cold, and you like go back and look at it. You do have dark vision as a no, wait, you don't as a Warforged, do you?
I do
Still
not,
is following
but I do
him.
have. I also have the light from my axe.
Right, yes, you do have light from your axe. So yeah, with the light from your axe, you go back and you see what it is. It is a strange looking statue. It is of a humanoid form. However, everywhere there's like a bone joint, instead of there being a joint there is just this weird circle and or orb, like a sphere, and these spheres are all inscribed with runes on each of them. So it's very puppet looking.
Eve, I need your eyes.
Do I have to? I'm over here petting Shadow Scale, kind of calm me down.
Yeah, she took quite a bit of damage to the fight.
No, Eve is calming down.
Oh.
I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds on everyone.
Sure, yeah, easy enough.
Hey.
So everyone gets 16 points of health.
Yay.
That puts Oz exactly back to full.
Oh, nice.
Shadow
puts Syl
Scale,
at about
Eve,
half.
or Jeff doesn't really need it, so.
Yeah, Oz is gonna take the statue over to
Uh,
Eve so she can read the runes.
Okay. You pick it up and start carrying it over to her. About halfway to her, you just kind of stumble a little bit and then continue forward, and then
I'm worried. What did I stumble
worry about
over?
don't worry about it. You just kind of stumble a little bit. That's all. You present the statue to Eve. Eve, looking at the statue, the runes are little more than strange riddles. Not even riddles. They're like phrases that don't make a ton of sense. One of them is the mind is that which is not, but is only what you perceive, which is a sentence that doesn't make much sense.
Means your mind is holding you down.
Not necessarily what it means, but sure. Interpret it how you will. And the other phrases are all similar, just weird nonsense.
Fucking gobbledygook.
Yeah, basically. It's like strange word soup.
We should give this back to the riddle guy who was in the pit with the people. I bet he would like this.
How would
If
you
we
get
can
there?
get back there.
Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Syl's gonna fly up and like fly around and see if she can't find it.
Okay, yeah, you fly up and you keep flying and you keep flying.
No, she's gonna like fly up to where she came out and just like fly in a circle until she hits something.
There's nothing.
Oh, well, rip.
There's no ceiling or floor or whatever you want to call it in this instance. You don't see anything. You don't run into anything. You even like fly up a little bit more, just a tiny bit. There's nothing there.
Yeah, no, guys, that's some weird shit. That's all right. Do they have food?
If they get hungry enough, they'll make food.
Oh god.
I mean, there were a lot of people in there. Did they just eat them?
Probably. That's what I would do.
But you're a robot.
I wasn't always a robot. That's rude.
You what?
No.
But you said that's why you wore the mask.
I lied.
That's not very nice. The Tiki I know wouldn't lie.
You didn't know him very well.
I knew him better than you. Mm.
Yeah, okay.
Sarah, if you're like kind of cautiously looking around while they're having this conversation, and there's just this moment where you like something catches your eye, and you turn and look, and then you hear whispered in your ear, "Don't look behind you." What do you do?
You know what? I'm just gonna stab myself in the gut again. Don't want to be here.
The thing that broke the Valkyrie's mind.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
what's behind me?
I don't know. It's too dark.
What's behind
They
it?
What's
didn't
behind
say
her?
I couldn't look behind. They couldn't look behind.
Yeah,
I can see clear across the room.
yeah.
do I see?
You don't see anything behind her. There's nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing?
Someone just whispered in my ear not to look behind me, so I figured you guys could do it and it'd be fine.
Oh, so now you're getting something weird? Oh, I kept getting poked and prodded in the other room. And then whispered to.
Okay,
Yeah,
she
who
just
told you
stabbed
nothing's
herself.
there?
Did it tell you were pretty?
No, it didn't tell me I was pretty.
Oh, good, because you're not.
Oh my gosh.
I'm kidding.
Fucking rip!
I'm kidding, Wings. You're cute. I love you.
Scylla, you hear a voice go, "Fuck, dude."
Bruh.
I didn't like you anyways.
No, but I love you, Wings. I was
Like,
kidding.
no,
You're really pretty. You're really pretty.
Sudden animosity in the party.
Zoom wants to take a look around, see if you can find anything.
Yeah, sure.
Just
Make a
like
perception
just-
check. What are you looking for specifically?
Just sort of like, I don't know, like kind of a sense of direction of where to go, or like what seems to be the best action right now, or is there anything out here that kind of like sticks out that would give an indication of where to go, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, you start to look around, and just given your background, your like innate sense of direction, perception, you do eventually find what might be a way out. It's there's a certain part of the room that's a little bit darker than the rest, and it's very hallway shaped.
I'm gonna go investigate it.
Okay. As you approach it, it becomes clear that this is a hallway leading into another room, or maybe not into another room, but it's just a hallway.
Hey, I'm gonna come check out this hallway. I think we should. I think this is the right way to go.
I trust you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Zuma because I don't think any of us should be alone in this place,
I
No,
agree.
especially the one that lied.
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Who lied? Oh, wait,
You did.
I did?
Yes, you
Yeah,
lied.
don't you remember?
Remember, Scylla?
No. What did I lie about?
Remember that
I
thing
really
you
didn't
did
think
that
we'd
you
get this far.
remember that thing you did? You swore you wouldn't say you did. Well, you did it.
What?
Yeah,
What
what he said.
What did I do?
I mean, to
That
be fair,
thing you
she
said you
did-
wouldn't do.
No,
What did I say I wouldn't do?
You guys
Well,
don't need to
we're not
make
allowed to
this
talk about it.
complicated. She did lie.
What did I lie about?
Now she's
You don't
lying about
actually-
lying.
You don't actually think she's a princess. Her, of all people. Her.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's
But
totally
what
what I
if
was saying.
What if she
I don't know. I could
wasn't?
see it.
No, that was the truth.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure.
Anyway.
Sweetie, come on.
Yeah,
Let's
and I'm the king
go.
of England.
What's England?
So I don't know. I read it in a book.
Do you read?
Oh God,
How'd you learn to
read?
read?
I've always known how to read.
Can you teach
You
me?
sure? Cause you don't like to read sometimes.
Just because I don't like to doesn't mean I can't.
But no, seriously, my name is Princess Priscilla.
Yeah, nice alliteration.
No, seriously, Princess Priscilla Trelavan.
Yeah, I would have read that in one of my books.
I don't think he had many books.
You don't know anything. I read all the time.
Does that name sound familiar?
Princess Priscilla.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't.
Whoever wants to can roll a history check. Sure.
I can't.
Din.
Scylla, were you in Carter or?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Yeah, Eve, you've never heard of Princess Priscilla. Neither of you else.
That's so fitting.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, Zuma, you haven't either.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Thank you, Dice, for this story. Yeah, none of you have ever heard of a Princess Priscilla before.
Okay, if you're a princess, how did you end up in hell?
Well, you see, I left because I didn't like being restrained and, being married off to random people. It's not very fun. I just wanted to be free, do my own thing. And, well, I was traveling, and this guy was, complaining about some shit, and I went to, go meet the person he was complaining about, and he had me sign a contract, and, well, I don't meet very often, and I realized that's probably a bad thing. And so I signed this piece of paper. He said he would tell me everything after that. And then I was in hell. Still never.
Okay, well,
got
see,
my
this part of the
divorce.
story I would believe.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't believe it, then.
So, we're gonna go down this hallway. Princess.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I mean, you could just call me Stella.
Oh no, my liege.
No, we must give you respect. We commoners should never ever, address you just as Scylla. It should be Your Royal Majesty, Priscilla.
Oz takes a deep, obnoxious bow and says, "Milady."
Zuma does too.
Uh,
I love how patronizing you guys are being, but Stop being douches.
I can't do that.
Then
I can, but I choose not to do that.
don't make me double banish you two, because I will.
Go ahead. I've
I
been
would like
banished
to see
before.
You won't be able
Right,
to come
won't be the
back to
first
this
time.
realm, period.
Can we?
Well, I've been banished, but I've been
Yeah,
transported against
because
my
I
will.
want to be here.
Hey, I like
You
that
know,
hallway. No,
let's,
hey. I like not fighting. Can we go down this hallway?
Yes, we shall, and I will take point, and I will search for traps and be super vigilant.
Yes, because
Protect
a
the
library
princess.
full of monstrosities is going to be filled with traps.
You don't know.
Yeah, definitely filled with traps. So as you're walking down the hallway, Zuma, go ahead and roll me a perception check. Trying to find the here
Okay.
trap. Okay, yeah. You're looking around and you don't catch any traps or anything. But there you do start noticing that on the edges coming up, there are people. Some of them are standing and reading, others are sitting and reading. It's still pitch black, so reading. Are they reading? You don't know. But they're holding books in front of them, and the books are all, open, like they're being read.
Don't look at the books, remember.
Yeah,
Maybe
let's
we can
not
ask one of
touch
them where
books.
they're going.
Especially you, Oz. I mean, you're such an avid reader. We shouldn't, we shouldn't touch them at all.
No, Elf.
I read all the time.
If you read the books, we don't know what's going to happen to you because you didn't actually register.
It's a good thing
Well,
Lily
yeah.
is not actually here, because she'd probably be insane by now.
Oh well, no,
Yeah.
this is a living hell for her. She's trapped in a room with a bunch of books she can't read.
Exactly.
Well, that's kind of fitting.
She would give in to reading, and she'd be insane.
Instant.
Wait. Let me get this straight. You said good thing Lily's not here, despite the fact that we're here looking for Lily.
Well, he means like in this room specifically with access to these books.
Well, okay, that's a fair point.
Sylla's gonna go up to one of the people and poke him on the shoulder. Excuse me, do you know where we can find?
Your hand, your finger sinks into the flesh about an inch.
Gross.
Let's not touch people, okay? Let's just keep our hands to ourselves.
I won't touch them. I wave my hand in front of their face.
He looks up
Is
at
it like
you.
Is it like sticking your finger in like dough?
A little bit like hummus. So he looks up at you. He looks up at you, and you see that the man has no face. But on either side where his ears would be is an eye.
Oh, we're doing the no face thing again.
Original.
Can we?
Yeah.
Do you know the way to a friend's soul, by any chance?
You hear a voice come from somewhere behind him. I don't think. I don't feel. I don't know.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
Do you walk away?
Yeah.
He grabs your hand.
Yes, can I help you?
I cut his hand off.
Let's not attack them.
Not even gonna make you roll a check for it, because whenever you slice the hand just goes right through. It's like cutting a cake. And the hand is still grappled onto you, Scylla.
But he needed this. Why'd you do that?
Oz takes a knee. I will protect you, princess.
Oh
So,
gosh.
while you're taking a knee, his head spins and kind of cocks to the side a little bit, like a really unnerving way, like spinal cord doesn't bend that way type of thing. And then he just starts walking forward, and as he does so, his head spins down to where one of the eyes is staring at you. And
Scylla tries and puts her arm back to where his hand, like where Oz severed it at, so that like it rejoins.
so yeah, you do that, and the hand is still grabbing you, and the man grabs the hand and starts pulling you towards him. And his mouth opens, and you see his mouth is just full. I don't know if I want to say this because it's pretty awful, but his mouth is just full of nasty stuff. Let's just go ahead and go there.
I hit it in the face with my axe.
Okay, you cleave his face straight in two. just straight into, and he falls to the ground, and other people that are in this hallway start looking at you and start dropping their books. They start walking towards you very slowly.
I don't even want to cast
Let's
Sacred
get outta
Flame
here.
anymore.
Guys, I think I goofed.
I don't
Yes,
like this
you
way.
did. Let's go. Let's keep moving.
Do you move forward past the people?
Yes, we need to get out of here.
Are y'all going at a normal pace here?
No, I want to like turn my axe like lengthwise, like
Oh my
as
god.
long ways, and
Uh-huh.
just run towards them.
Oh my
Let's.
god. So
Come on.
you're like hunched over a little bit, just like essentially football tackling, but with the fucking axe like long ways, like a dog would carry it in its mouth.
Yeah. Like with the blade
into
pointing
this.
forward, with the light blade is activated on one side and the regular blade is on the other.
Oh
So
my
I'm just
god.
like running through.
So Oz just starts charging ahead of everyone else through these individuals. As they turn, they drop their books and they start walking towards you very slowly. Oz just takes his glaive and just pushes through all of them. Oz, go ahead and make me one attack roll for them. I just want to see what we're looking at.
I'm not dying here.
Do you still have Bardic? Does he still have Bardic Inspiration?
I do.
He does.
I didn't use it.
Okay. 34. So you just start pushing through this mob of creatures that are now walking towards you, and I do say creatures because now you see some of them have tentacles sprouting from random parts of their body. Some of them have other body parts just like sprouting out of like their shoulders and foreheads, and all of them attempt to like reach out and grapple you, and some of them manage to, but you're going forward with such a force that you literally just rip the hands off whenever they do.
Question.
Your glaive just... Yes.
How tall is the ceiling on the...
There is no ceiling.
Okay. Well,
You can't see one.
Well, me and Shadowskill and Jeff are flying, so it doesn't really matter for us.
Okay, that's great. So you push through all of these creatures. Who is falling behind us?
I am.
Scylla is. She's flying like 10 feet above him.
Flying
Or
like 10 feet above. 5 feet above. Zuma, are you running behind?
Yes.
Ung, where are you at?
I don't think Jordan's back yet, but I assume he would be following.
Oh, okay. Wow.
He said be right back a few minutes ago.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
20 minutes
wow.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Ung's following just and all of you just start sprinting down this hallway. Some of the creatures towards you, and one of them, Scylla, as you're like floating 5 feet above Oz, he cuts one in half and it reaches up and grabs onto you and is now like holding onto your leg, like slowly pulling itself up, rears back and
Tim.
Huh?
I'm gonna name it Tim.
Well, Tim rears back and just straight into your leg, just gnashing teeth, and takes this huge chunk out of your leg. That is going to be a 26 to hit.
Well, that hits. Fuck.
Okay, and you are going to take. You're going to take 16 points of piercing damage as the teeth sink in, and it just bites like a fairly sizable chunk out of your leg, and you immediately start to feel sick. Just immediately violently ill. And this creature is now like holding on to you.
Kick it off.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Alright. Is that an unarmed strike?
Yeah.
Alright. Wow.
16. You kick it, and the top of its head just goes flying off. It still has the bottom portion of its jaw. It can still bite you, but its attacks are at disadvantage. And the top of the head lands right in your hands, Inazuma. You have like your bow out, and the top of the head just slams you right in the chest and is like resting on your hand and your chest. And it swivels around, looks up at you, and goes and just roars out.
I toss it.
You toss it behind you. It hits Ung in the face and then just goes flying into the darkness. And Ung just and keeps running forward. More of these things start to grapple out towards you. In fact, it becomes this torrent of arms. I need everybody to go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw, except for Oz.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So let me. There we go.
Okay. I'll roll for Ung. Yeah, that's it. And it looks like Zuma, that's a failure. Seraph, that's a failure. Zuma and Seraph both just. Seraph, where are you at in this marching order?
I probably would have been at the back.
Okay, at the very back. Perfect. Zuma, you immediately just get taken down. Whoa. My Roll20 just broke.
Woo!
I will refresh. You immediately just get taken down. Your face hits the ground, and you realize there's not ground. You guys are not walking on ground right now. Instead, what you see is just faces. Just like fractals, patterns of faces. And one of them just tries to like bite you as you hit the ground. There's a hand that's now grabbing onto you, and it's trying to pull you into a crack between two faces, and it's trying to almost suck you in so that your face can be a part of their tapestry. And the rest of you, those of you that are in front of Zuma, do not see this. However, Seraph, you see this, and the second you think you're about to be able to help Zuma, there's this sudden like jerk to your momentum as it comes to a halting stop, and then a pair of hands wraps around your waist and pulls you straight to the ground, and it's now seeming to like pull you into some kind of giant maw that's now opened up on the ground.
Couple questions.
Uh-huh.
How far is Inazuma away from me?
5 feet. Those are the only two that failed. Everyone else succeeded.
Did I come in the middle in combat? Sorry,
it's not combat. It's
emergency.
it's a big encounter. You okay?
I'm good. I'll
Okay.
explain after stream.
That's fine. So right now, what you guys are doing you are sprinting down this hallway. The hallway is filled with people, but all the people have now like turned against you into this very zombie-like horde. Except for the floor, as we've just discovered, is just like this fractal pattern of faces. There's just face after face. That's all the floor is. And Zuma is currently like being pulled into the floor itself. And there's this huge maw that like just massive, just gnashing teeth. It looks like a very Attack on Titan kind of thing going on here.
Okay.
That is
Also, a healthy
like,
chunk of them should be cut in half.
yeah, getting to that. Seraph's being pulled into this maw, and Oz is just running forward, barreling down this hallway, which is only 10 feet wide. And he has his bladed glaive on either side, and he is literally just chopping these creatures in half, running down the hallway like a train.
Pain train, baby. Woo woo.
Some of them stop functioning after they get cut in half. Others don't, but it does reduce the DC of some of these checks because there's not as many like hands coming out and grabbing. But currently you see Zuma being pulled into the floor, and Seraph about to be just swallowed whole by this massive mouth that's appeared in the floor. Eve and Scylla are both flying. Scylla has one of these creatures attached to her leg. It's missing the top half of her its head, and Scylla is missing a rather large chunk of her leg.
Yeah, can I kick it again?
Yeah, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Is anything happening?
Wow, what? Hello?
What?
That's a miss. You try to kick again, and as you do so, it pulls itself upwards and then just starts like grabbing at your arm and pulling you down with it.
Eve is kind of just floating on her stomach and just Eldritch blasted off her.
Okay, make me an attack roll.
Okay, 3 beams.
Yeah, that hits, and you reduce this creature to like several different parts as they fall to the ground. Your Eldritch Blast has managed to dismember the creature. Oz still running forward. Oz has now gained a significant lead on all of you as you've kind of worked to reduce the impact of these creatures. However, Zuma and Seraph, you're still in dire danger right now. Who is helping Zuma and Seraph, and how are you doing it?
Okay, so Zuma's getting drugged down, and what's happening to Seraph?
There's a massive mouth that is opened up and is now like Seraph's now being like basically crowd surfed forcibly by these hands that are coming up out of the floor into the mouth.
Okay.
I'm gonna fly down and grab Seraph's hand and pull her up. 'cause I
Okay.
can
And
fly.
I am going to try to use my strength to pull up Inazuma.
Okay. Both of you make strength checks.
Come here, buddy. I got you.
Can I make athletics instead?
Sure. Yeah.
Cool.
Make an argument for that. Okay, 11. Seraph, I need you to go ahead and make me a strength saving throw, please.
Oh, it's okay. I'm good at these. I lied. I'm not actually that great at these.
Yeah. So
Would she have
What the fuck
advantage
did you
because
do?
Scylla's helping her?
Scylla helping is what's giving her the check in the first place here. Because otherwise she doesn't have any kind of leverage to make this check.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah. So you are moved 5 feet more towards the mouth. Another round, and you will be inside that. Zuma, you're like you suddenly feel. Right now, Zuma's about halfway into the floor. The lower half of his body is just in the floor, and it looks like they're trying to almost like complete the tapestry of faces with his. And so, you run over and just bear hug Inazuma and start pulling upward. What did you roll here? A 19. Nice. That is a success, and in this case, Inazuma, you can roll a strength check, strength saving throw with advantage because that does count as help. Okay, you
Didn't need it
damn,
anyways.
Not bad. You manage to squeeze out and break the grip of the hand that is holding you in place. And Zuma, you are now completely free. Eve, you're just floating in the air. Oz, you're still running forward, I'm assuming?
Yeah, no one has said anything to me about being
Great.
held back.
Great.
So
You can now see the end of the hallway in sight. It's probably another 30 feet away from you. One more round and you will be at the end of the hallway. There is nothing. You've now hit the end of this mob as well. They don't seem to be clustered around the end of the hallway like they're clustered elsewhere within the hall itself. At the end of the hallway, however, you do see a very, very obvious trap door that is like covering the very end of the hallway. It looks like it might open on pressure. It looks basically like a big pitfall trap. So, DC to notice that was not very high, and your passive perception's high enough to notice it. You continue to run forward, finish off the rest of the creatures. Seraph and Scylla, how are you handling this situation?
Can I help them?
I'm literally picking Seraph up and flying over everything.
Okay.
Can you do that?
So, and you're helping Inazuma up and getting him ready. You've used your action for the round, technically.
Okay, I didn't know we were still in that round.
Yeah, it'll come back to you here in just a second.
Okay.
Scylla, go ahead and make me another strength check, please. See if you can like break her free of these like dozens of arms that are now forcibly feeding her into the mouth.
I could probably hit some of those hands.
Athletics.
Athletics is fine. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's fine.
Wow. Okay,
Oof.
I suck.
Oof. Yeah, you are having a lot of trouble actually managing to break that. Sarah, if you can roll me a strength save, not with advantage though.
Okay.
Come on, do good. I believe in you.
it's from the bite, Scylla. That's why you're rolling poor.
Fucking no.
Yeah.
Probably.
You do feel really sick right now. To note. In fact, like while you're pulling her up, you have to like turn your head and eject some of the chocolate that you've recently eaten. And Seraph, you managed to just, with Scylla helping you, she's not helping much, but she's giving you just enough leverage here. And you break off one of the arms, you manage to get your feet on the ground, stand up, and then with her help, you both just launch into the air.
I want to die here.
So, I think the only person left on the ground, or the only people left on the ground, are Oz, Zuma, and Ung. And you all kind of turn really quickly, trying to get your bearings. You see Oz at the very end. He's about 60 feet from you, and Oz, you're about 30 feet from the end. Ung and Zuma, what are you guys doing?
Okay, so oh, go ahead, Sam.
No, go ahead. You go first.
I was just making sure. So, they're free. Seraph is free, right?
Yes.
Okay. Word up, buddy! And I'm gonna go running. If I drop to all fours, does it like increase my run speed at all?
Not particularly, no.
Okay,
I
well,
don't think...
I'm gonna do it anyways.
Yeah, you do that. We can say that you're dashing. You're using your like action to dash here.
Yeah.
And you just shoot past everybody, catching up to Oz. Zuma, what are you doing? Zuma, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go follow him.
Okay, perfect. You follow. The rest of you in the air, do you follow as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very slowly.
And
Make sure
Oh, yeah.
Inazuma gets out.
and we're back to Oz. Oz, what are you doing? You're at the end of the hallway. You're like 5 feet from this trapdoor.
Doors to the door, God.
Are you going into the trapdoor?
Oh no. No.
I'm into this.
Oh,
We did say things were gonna get weird tonight.
oh no.
That's an athletics check, correct?
Yep.
Oh no.
If I die this way, it'll be worth it, I guess.
You leap into the air and bring all of your weight, all of your considerable weight, down onto this trapdoor and crash into it, breaking the trapdoor itself. You are covered in blood in doing so, as this is a bleeding trapdoor, and you just begin falling. Who follows?
Do we
follow.
see him falling?
Sell us.
You all see him jump into the floor.
I'm gonna like try to reach down. Am I able to like reach down and snag him in time?
No way. He was 30 feet ahead of you.
Still too far. Okay.
Yeah,
What is the fall speed of characters?
500 feet per round.
All right, never mind. Scylla's not capturing him. Does that count for the acceleration of gravity?
We're not doing this, Ara.
All right. Okay. That is fair.
Myth Seeker is going to be designed specifically to say "fuck your physics."
All right. No, you're fair. You're fair. Okay. What if I dash and fly?
So what's your move speed?
My move speed is 40, so that'll give me 80.
Okay. That's 160. Even if you had a third dash, you couldn't catch him.
Oh fuck. All right. Well.
Yeah. No way.
What if I get to the trapdoor and fall? Well, no, then I'm just falling as fast as he is.
Then
Never
you're just
mind.
falling as fast as he is.
Yeah.
And he
all
was considerably ahead of everyone else.
All right,
basically.
so I guess the trapdoor and falls with him.
Sure. Go ahead.
How wide is the trapdoor? Like how the thing that I'm falling through right now? How wide is it?
So interesting point of order. There is no chute. You are falling into this huge, wide open, empty space.
Cool.
You don't see anything around you. There is nothingness. And when you look up, the ceiling is gone. It's really disorienting because now you're not even sure if like maybe you got turned upside down. You're not even sure which direction you're falling in.
But I am falling, correct?
You are falling. You are definitely in free fall.
All right.
Scylla, you have a little bit more control here because you're flying, but the second you fly through, it disappears. You see Oz falling not far from you now. As you go through the trapdoor. Who else comes through the trapdoor?
I don't think me.
I was right behind Oz.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring out my wings, but I'm not actually gonna activate them.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, Scylla's just like kind of falling and trying to catch up to Oz.
Gotcha. Okay.
Why does everybody just want to go into holes that bleed?
Are we not doing
Fucking god damn it!
We're not doing
I didn't even take it that way until Steven started fucking laughing.
I didn't either, but thanks. Yeah,
God.
be mad
Is
about it.
this Monday? Hello?
Phrasing? Hello?
I don't know. All of you people are weird and like things are happening right now. I don't like the things that are happening right now. I point and I say, "See what I'm talking about."
Might as well get this over with, I guess.
Don't you leave me here with all these things.
Then jump?
No.
I
Both
hand him.
things I can fight.
I.
Darkness I can't.
Okay. I reach into my bag of holding him and give him my last fly potion. This is a fly potion. Should you need it, you can use it. Don't use it now. Hold on to it.
Okay.
It'll make you do what I'm doing. I'm currently flying.
I mean, all I can think of is like this is straight up like this is a gun with 6 bullets. Save 1 bullet for yourself. That's legitimately
I don't think that's very far from the truth either. Okay, so everybody that's entered into the trapdoor is now falling. You can all see each other, and none of you seem to get any further or closer to the next person. It all seems to be very controlled,
proportional.
Yeah, very
Guys, this is really fun. Whee!
Who all hasn't gone into the weird? We're not going there. The trapdoor.
Ung,
Okay.
the smartest person in the group.
I would say this is correct.
Arguably, but yes.
I'm not. I'm. Eve hasn't really left Ung until he's gone, but yeah.
Okay.
I
even
they're
Ung are
your
just
friends.
like
you can
chilling
you
out.
can go with. I mean, I'm not going, but they're your friends. You can go with them if you want.
Just because they're my friends doesn't mean I'll jump into a hole for them.
Then are they
Wow.
really your friends?
Then are damn it! I was missing that in character. But friendship is jumping off of bridges together.
Yes, you're very much right. It's also not leaving
If
someone
my friend
behind.
told me to jump. Oh, I'm not staying behind. I'm holding the door.
They're both just like holding the door for each other because neither one of them wants to jump through.
It's more like Eve isn't stupid enough to, but at the same time she wants to.
Ung is being polite. Eve is just smart.
Oh no, Ung's scared out of his fucking mind. He's like, I can fight things that I can see. I don't see anything down there. And the last time he went down something like that, he ended up getting hurt. Ceased.
This is true.
Is any of that gunk behind us still trying to chase us?
No, it is stopped spreading. It looks like it was just a normal liquid. You guys actually got away from it before you revealed the effects, so you're good.
Awesome.
So yeah, I mean, you're friends. Feel free to go. I will make sure nothing comes after you.
I take out a sitting stone of Inazuma. Inazuma, what's going on down there?
Kind of falling.
Interesting point of order. Whenever you do that, Zuma, you don't receive anything, and Eve, you don't get a response.
Oh boy.
What about through the bracelet of sending?
Same thing.
Well, it looks like we don't have a choice because this is a different part. And we have no way to communicate with them.
Cool. 2 thumbs up. You come get me when you're ready. And he's standing there with 2 thumbs up, like, and a cheesy grin on his face, like, you go ahead, because I'm not.
Yes, please.
Get in the hole or I disintegrate you.
Whoa, that's cool.
Wow.
You can try if you want.
She can't. She used her 6th level spell slot for the day.
Nope. I switched spell points around.
Yeah, she's not a full warlock. She's mostly sorcerer.
Oh.
Yep.
I mean, that's
She's almost full
perfectly-
sorcerer, in fact.
That's perfectly fine. You're a small thing. That's the never-ending darkness. Your level's very different.
So what are you doing? What are you guys doing? Okay. As you two are standing there, being people.
Stubborn.
Oz, you see this just flat plane of force, and interestingly, it looks almost there are lines going both horizontally and horizontally and vertically across this plane of force. It is running almost like a floor to you. It's completely perspective is hard to imagine in this case. Basically, it's a floor. But you can see straight through it into more nothing. But it's gridded. There are perfect intervals of these lines going both horizontal and vertical, and it seems to stretch on endlessly. And in the center of this area, you see a figure. And you can't tell where it's looking because when you look, its head isn't there. It's wearing a long blue cloak. It probably stands about 10 feet tall, roughly. Very thin, very lithe figure. And it's strange because when you look at it, geometric shapes just seem to spring into life around it. And it it definitely notices your presence. It's carrying a long, thin staff. At the end of the staff, one end of the staff is simply several metal rings that just float in the air, and at the other end of the staff, it's got two prongs that fork off, kind of like a tuning fork. And it's got this mantle, this metal mantle that just seems to be floating around its shoulders, not actually making any kind of contact, just floating. And its head is the most interesting part of it because its head is just a perfectly spherical orb of glass, it looks like, or crystal.
Okay.
And as
I'm gonna
go ahead.
Isn't
try
this a Star Trek
aim
episode?
I'm going to try and aim my body towards the figure.
Okay. Are you trying to tackle the figure, or are you trying to go towards?
Just go towards it. I don't want to tackle it. I don't know if it's hostile yet.
Okay. It hasn't made any moves except for it does turn its body kind of in a way that it has recognized your presence. And you kind of aim yourself. You begin descending much, much slower. Scylla, you as well, even though you're flying and kind of controlling your fall, your ability to approach the figure is much, much slower.
Well, I was just free falling, trying to catch up to Oz.
Okay, gotcha. So yeah, your fall starts to slow dramatically. Anybody that's falling towards this creature, once you hit within about 120 feet of it, your fall just goes really slow.
Hello.
You say hello, and it comes out as.
Oh,
shoot.
I understand.
And then you touch down after several seconds, maybe minutes, it's unclear, on this plane of force, this infinite plane of force. The creature, like I said, stands about 10 feet tall, and it seems to almost observe you. How have you come here?
Through a trapdoor.
You have survived the hallway. You have survived my creatures. Why are you here?
We're looking for a friend?
What friend would that be? Is your friend Lenara Moonblade? Priestess of Saloon?
Yes.
He kind of takes a few steps around. He doesn't approach you. You notice he never actually gets closer. And also, this kind of slow feeling that you've got going on, and this slow speech lightens up once you start talking to him. It just vanishes.
I did cast glibness, by the way, on the way down.
Good to know. So he kind of paces, not necessarily paces, but walks a few feet to the left, and then folds his arms behind his back, keeps the staff in one hand. Interesting. It appears that these are the friends of Linara. No. Ah. So they are those? You carry the mantle with you. He seems to be addressing
Addressing who?
y'all.
Mantle? What?
The mantle. Yes. The power within you. You carry that with you.
Power. What's he talking
We
about?
carry some. Yeah, we have the power.
I got the
We
power.
have the power.
Do, 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 do. I got
I mean,
the power.
I believe you.
He seems to confirm this to himself. Yes, they are the mantle. Yes. He
Who are you
spreads his
talking
arms.
to, bud?
He spreads his arms wide. We welcome you to our
Who's
humble
we?
abode.
It's just you.
We are many.
He's using the royal sense of the word we.
He gives you like a big bow. To get a bearing of this character's voice, those of you who have watched Dragon Ball Super, he sounds just like Whis.
Okay.
So he has this like
Gotcha.
very calm, very almost monotone voice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Somebody's dead.
No,
Who died?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't hear anybody.
Steven was like, Whis, now fuck this shit.
I thought you said peace.
I thought you East. I thought you said Weast.
Weast.
Welcome back. We were making.
There's a
Weast jokes.
SpongeBob meme for everything.
There is a literal.
Yes.
There's literally a SpongeBob robot.
Oh goodness! I don't.
welcome back,
I
friend.
can find a situation where there's not a SpongeBob meme. I will find. it.
Oh, this is fantastic.
I challenge you.
I challenge you
Okay.
too. So, he gives you a welcome to our humble abode. We are pleased with your presence. We had hoped that the capture of Lenara Moonblade would bring you.
And how do you? Why would you want us to be here?
Because I find you most interesting. You know, some of you, not all, but some of you, are ambassadors now, or ambassadors in the making.
What did you call me?
An ambassador.
Oh, sorry.
That's a good thing. I'll lean to Oz. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I know what an ambassador is. I thought he said something else.
What did you think he said?
I feel like I shouldn't need to explain this to you.
Out of
I thought you said
character, I don't-
ambassador.
Out of character, I don't even know.
A bastard.
Oh!
Oh.
You are all bastards now.
Have you considered cleaning your
Somebody
ears?
took the slow train to Philly.
It is
That's
pretty
strangely
slow. I live in PA.
Yeah, that's strange.
Can't confirm.
Strangely appropriate turn of phrase here. But he gives you a bow, and he doesn't seem to need to lean on his staff, but he does lean on his staff. All of his movements are elegantly graceful. His body, while humanoid, is not. It's clearly not human. He seems to be made up of strands of matter, and you're not sure what it is. But he occasionally breaks apart and reforms, and like certain parts of his body just kind of expand a little bit, and then they'll contract again, like muscle fibers almost.
Ugh.
Gross.
Yeah, it's not pleasing to look at, but it's also, it doesn't look particularly organic either. It's very
I
robotic.
imagine kind of wiry.
Yes, it's very wiry, very robotic. But he in this deep bow, he stands the I, we, us are Salathiel. It is our pleasure to meet you. We have held on to Lili's soul, as you call her, for quite some time. I think it's been 278,415,183 days.
What?
Uh,
Was about to say
excuse
Oh.
me. Can you say that again?
No.
I was being rhetorical, but
Does
Uh,
time
So,
work differently here?
It does.
oh no.
so it. it uh, uh, I'm gonna go sit down.
Yeah, okay, so, you know why we're here. So let's just, you just give us Lily and then we get out of here.
Oz, that's not gonna.
The retrieval of Linara's soul is going to take more effort than simply convincing me.
Do you know how many things that I have killed in here?
Probably quite a few.
A very large amount.
Most impressive. An
No.
ambassador should be physically capable.
Yeah, so just give the thing so I don't have to kill anything else.
I am also an ambassador. I was like you once. Fledgling.
There's
Coming into my
nothing
own
like
power.
me.
I'm so confused.
Perhaps not like you, but similar. A man once, and then machine, and then something else. I rule over this tiny portion of Mechanist. We, the ambassadors, were once loved by the gods, cared for, and Primus was very pleased with my performance. When the rest of the ambassadors fell, or descended into madness, I was instead sent to guard this realm from any that would harm it, from any that would take forbidden knowledge. This is the
Yeah,
vault of Mechanus. This is where we store the information that should not exist. The fact that you are here proves that I have failed.
well, but see, you haven't because we don't plan to take any forbidden knowledge. We just want Lily, Linara. I don't know. what
Knowledge of existence of forbidden knowledge is knowledge itself, and in this instance is also forbidden.
Okay.
So
What?
let me guess, this is gonna be another one where you have to kill us because we're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I don't have to kill you.
How
You
do
can
we?
stay here with me.
What does the knowledge
Yeah.
of this place existing mean? That we what?
It's not the place itself, it's the information contained within.
But we
And
don't have any information of.
No, but
anything
we have the
within.
information that the information exists.
one of you may leave. And he looks, well, turns his body towards Zuma.
Why do you want me to leave?
It will be impossible for you to retain the information that this place exists once you leave.
Wow.
And what makes you so sure I won't be able to retain the information?
Because I know a liar when I see one.
Who says I'm lying?
I do.
How do you know that my name isn't really Inazuma?
I am the ambassador of forbidden information. I know. Dark
So-
secrets are my purview.
Well,
So what's to stop us from just killing you and taking what we want?
Me.
Wow. Oz, you asked him first rather than just taking a shot.
Well, I mean,
You
clearly
have
that
two
didn't work out
options.
before.
You have two options. Neither of them are particularly acceptable for my existence, but I would very
So-
much appreciate one of them.
What are the options? Let's hear them.
You can kill me, or try, defeat me. I can never be truly killed. Primus has seen to that. Anytime a Salathiel is killed, another will take its place, just like Primus himself. However,
Question:
yes,
what if I stay and you let them all go with this Linara person?
We don't leave people behind.
No. Trust me.
this would solve my previous issue.
Okay, then that fixes it.
Are you sure this is something you would want to do?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
You would be willing to take my place.
Oh, take it. Oh, I thought you just meant stay with you.
No.
Oh.
The second option is to find a way to free me. You can destroy this realm. I can show you how. Or you can replace me somehow.
Wait, why don't we just take you with us anyway, and then no one's here?
There must always be a Salathiel.
Why?
But if you leave, then wouldn't someone else take your place?
No.
Oh.
I would be prevented from leaving by the god of this realm, Primus.
What if I just wish you away?
I'm not sure even Wish can defy the will of a god in his own realm. But
It's worth
perhaps it might be worth the attempt.
You know, there might be a third option.
I am open to suggestions.
Let's just kill a god.
Primus is special among the other gods. While you may kill a god, such as the Raven Queen or others like Saloon, Primus cannot truly be killed. A system has been set in place. Do you know of the Modrons?
Yeah, you're just saying words that don't mean anything to me.
Cannot kill Primus.
So,
That just sounds more like a challenge.
what
Among-
happens if we destroy this realm? Did you call it?
Primus would be forced to seek alternative methods of hiding his knowledge.
Oh,
These would likely not involve me.
okay. So, what exactly binds you here?
The magic of the Modrons. When a Modron dies, one of its previous rank is promoted to its current rank, and then one before that is promoted up again, and up again, and up again, all the way down the chain until the lowliest Modron is promoted to the second rank. And
So
then
what
a
you're
new
telling me,
Modron is created.
what you're telling me is that this is just a shitty system of bureaucracy.
Worse. But yes.
So, what if I just wish for the cycle to stop?
As I said, I do not believe such a spell could defy the will of a god within his own realm, but you are free to try.
Where is this Primus guy even at?
He is within
I can-
Mechanus itself, on the
I
third
can be,
tier.
I can be very convincing to gods.
If you would like to attempt to convince Primus to allow your Lenara Moonblade to leave, you may do so.
Hey, Primus, you should let her go.
I believe Primus may be a slightly more difficult to contend with than that. You will have to journey to Mechanus itself and speak to him. We are a sub-realm of Mechanus. Though he can likely hear you here, I doubt he is paying attention.
Can I use wish to use what's that cleric spell called?
Commune?
Commune, yes.
Rules
That
with Commune
work?
include not particularly, because you have to be able to speak to your deity. Commune only talks to your god or your patron.
Damn
if
it.
you're
Okay.
But you could use Wish to go outside the bounds of the spell if you chose to.
But then I have
A
to
little
risk
dangerous.
the penalties of wish.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
So there's that, but it is an option on the table.
It's a third
And
penalty.
so far, Salathiel seems open to suggestions to his current predicament.
So what? Hmm.
So rather than trying to face a god, how exactly would we go about destroying this realm?
There's a
Fuck, shoot
crystal not far from here.
Yeah, what's so special about this crystal?
He's getting to that. Jesus.
You must defeat its guardian.
So
I'm not a fan of guardians.
what happens to
Me
Lenara
neither.
if we destroy the crystal then?
She will be kept here. Mechanus needs her hidden for now.
Not an option. She comes with us.
If you destroy the crystal and destroy the realm, then perhaps Lenara can come with you.
Perhaps, so you're not even sure.
If you kill me, Lenara can come with you. I'm not 100% certain, but
Where is she
99.981. She is with me. Then he taps his chest.
So, question.
Yes.
Are you just gonna let us kill you?
Let you? No.
But you
My
don't wanna be
directive
here.
will not allow me to do this.
But you yourself don't want to be here, right?
This is correct.
He's programmed. He's a machine. I get it.
So, can I persuade you not to fight back?
I don't believe so.
I'm gonna cast Charm Monster.
Go ahead.
Um,
What's the DC on that?
The DC on that is 19.
Okay, good. Good to know. 19. Doesn't matter. Immune to charm.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. Well, I
Uh,
tried.
He, as you cast Charm Monster, he kind of doesn't. He almost doesn't seem to react. Like he doesn't feel it. But he does look at you afterwards. And I use the term look. He's like angling his head certain ways.
He would have seen me cast the spell, so
Yeah, he does. He does look at you after you try it. I'm afraid that won't work either.
Yeah. Well,
As
he's
an
worth a shot.
ambassador, I possess certain qualities that make me particularly immune to alterations of the mind. You have experienced this once already with Azakiel.
Who?
Oh, you are not one of them. And he looks over to like Oz and Eve and Zuma.
Eve's not there.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You're not there. Yeah, Oz and Zuma. Azakiel
What
is an
about?
ambassador as well.
So he's from here.
Not from here specifically, but his creation is similar to mine. And yours.
So,
Okay, nope, new plan. He has to come with us.
I would like this very much.
um,
What's with
If we
Okay.
destroy the
Change of
crystal,
heart?
will you come with us?
I will attempt to assist you on your journey, yes.
can I perhaps, because like magic-y stuff is holding you, right? Can I dispel that?
This is highly unlikely. I would say impossible.
I'm a fucking try.
You may.
I'm gonna walk up to him, and I guess I'm gonna try and cast dispel magic on whatever's binding him here.
Sure, roll for it.
Okay. Well, I get to replace any roll that I roll with a 15.
Okay.
So that is that's a 24.
Doesn't seem to have an effect.
Hmm.
You are within a god's realm, and this god is commanding this creature specifically.
Question.
The DC to dispel hold on. The DC to dispel this is too high for you to roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for telling me that, so I didn't do it again.
It has technically a DC because I try to put a DC on everything, but it is you guys have experienced direct godly magic before. It is infinitely powerful.
Is it higher than 35 this time?
Yes.
All right. Well,
That wasn't even direct godly magic. That was magic from an avatar.
That's fair.
Yeah. This is magic directly from the source of a god's power. So it's pretty much impossible.
All right.
I hate this, but Scylla is absolutely the kind of person that would do this. So, let me get this straight. This Mechanist guy is binding you here, correct?
This is correct. I was his ambassador.
Okay, so I would be accurate if I were to wish for you, his ambassador of Mechanist, to be free, right?
You could attempt this.
Don't waste it.
But it's worth a shot.
Okay, or we can do the thing that we know will destroy the realm, possibly save him. Look, if you can't be saved by the destruction of this realm,
Yeah.
how do we get Lily?
He takes the staff and he holds it out just a little bit. Take this. Whenever I die, if I do, I'm not sure that I can anymore.
Yeah, I know that problem, brother.
Yes.
Okay. We kill the Guardian, destroy the realm, try and take this guy with us, because he has to come with us.
This may earn you the ire of Primus.
Fuck it. He won't be the first guy that I've pissed off.
Oh God,
fair
I have
statement.
meta knowledge and I can't say anything. Sorry.
I have an enormous amount of knowledge regarding the ambassadors. I do believe this would assist you on your quest forward. Salathiel was an ambassador at one point.
Do you know where Salathiel is now?
Yes.
Where?
He is currently laying within a lair, a very small lair, recovering from a particularly difficult battle.
How do
Not
we even know
far
that
from the
anything that
Temple
you're
of
saying is
Orn.
true? Everything in this realm has been made to deceive us.
This is true.
And how do we know that you're just not another trick?
Is deception not what you want? Is
Why would
deception
I
not
want you...
is deception not what you need right now?
Why would I need to be deceived?
Because your perception of reality becomes reality. Your willpower within this realm is everything.
So is it like
Where-
Limbo?
Much the same.
Oh, so then can I just like imagine this Leonara's soul in front of us and it'll be there?
If you had enough willpower, I imagine you could do something similar, yes.
Can I make a check for that?
No.
Oh.
Make a
I thought I
willpower
might
check.
I thought I might be able to, since like Scylla spent a fuck
He
ton
seems
of time in
he seems
Limbo.
to he seems to imply that the function is similar. Inherently they are completely different, but their functions are similar. The way that the world itself is manipulated. Anybody that wants to can roll me a religion check, just to gain some insight into the mechanist itself, like what the place is all about.
Except for the people.
Pass.
Except for people not there, because you guys, I imagine you two are now just like staring at each other like Eve. If this was an anime, she'd have like a little bit of smoke
I wanted
coming off her
to
head.
at some point to offer him a compromise that we'd go together, but you've just been talking, so I haven't really tried to.
Well, you have to let me know that you want to do something, or I'm just going to ignore you. But what are you what are you saying?
You can't roll anything. Like, he's not going to go until he gets word that it's okay.
And what if we can't get back to you, huh?
Wait, Ung sticks his head in the hole. Guys, are you okay down there? Whenever you just try to stick your head in the hole without your whole body, it doesn't. You just look around and there's just this dark stone room, very tiny dark stone room. You don't see anybody.
Huh. Yeah, I ain't going anywhere. This place is fucking weird.
Oz, just from your experience with people talking about Mechanus and
the books that he's read.
And all the books that all these
Lily has talked to him about Mechanus.
This is true. So Mechanus is the plane of perfect law, perfect order. It is where everything happens exactly as it should. Everything is preordained. Everything is in a perfect, efficient system. and nothing exists outside of that system, with a very few exceptions. There have been a few minor exceptions in the past. One of those was when Orcus, the undead body of Orcus, looking for Orcus's soul, once punched Primus so hard it killed him. And this is the only time the god's ever been killed. And then a pentadrone was immediately promoted into the position of god of Mechanus, which then granted Primus's powers to that pentadrone. But other than that, there have been almost no exceptions to this perfect order. Okay, and you guys will fall for a considerable period of time, so I'll let you know whenever you hit the bottom.
Well, if this is a realm of complete order, then maybe we should introduce a little chaos.
So wait. Question. You said this crystal is guarded by the Guardian, right? We only have to destroy the crystal, not the Guardian, correct?
This is correct.
Easy. I have a plan.
Which way is the crystal?
Close your eyes.
Okay. So closes our eyes.
Oz closes his eyes.
Okay. I like to imagine you have like little like
Mechanical
window
eyelids.
shutters.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
As long as it makes the.
It's like Bender's eyes from Futurama.
Yes.
How like the shutter just like.
That's fantastic. Okay, so you all close your eyes, and he says, "Open your eyes." And when you open them, you are now standing in a very slightly different position. But you see before you there is this very small crystal floating about 15 feet above the ground. It's not anything special to look at. He says, "This is the crystal of harmonics. This is what keeps this realm in sync with the rest of Mechanus. Without this crystal, this realm will be crushed by the giant gears."
So who's the Guardian?
That's it.
The Guardian is me.
Oh, cool. I cast Force Cage.
Okay.
What?
Let me go ahead and get some stuff going on here.
Go ahead, roll initiative.
There's a spell for you.
There will be some initiative rolls. I'm just gonna drag y'all's tokens over here. There we go. We'll just use this as kind of the barrier.
And
Salathiel's
of note,
token.
I'm not there, correct? Still?
Nope.
That's correct. And Eve, you are floating down.
Yeah.
I will get Salathiel's token here. Oh, he's very
When
tiny.
we closed our eyes, did we disappear to everybody else?
What do you mean?
Like, can everyone else still see us? Or did we get teleported somewhere else?
Nobody's been able to see you yet. You can all see each other.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, could, like, say Zuma still see Oz?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. For sure. Okay. And then Salathiel is here, and then, like, Zuma and Oz, and I'm gonna put Eve, Jeff, and Shadowscale. Hold on. Shadowscale over here, and I'm gonna put you over here, and the crystal is right here. And keep in mind, the area around y'all is just infinite nothing. It's literally just nothing. So I'm gonna put the crystal right. That's really hard to see. We're gonna use a different model for the crystal here. We will use. That looks really cool. Sure.
As I cast Force Cage, by the way, I shout to everyone, "Yeah, you should break that crystal now."
Okay.
I don't see the crystal.
It's just outside your dark vision range, I think.
Oh,
You
okay.
guys. So, Salathiel is standing right here. Here's Salathiel's token, and you guys can position yourselves how you would like to be positioned around Salathiel. I think you would all be behind him in this instance, since he is technically, like, this is how you were talking to him.
I just want to see.
But you can position yourself anywhere behind him. And I will move you just a bit closer, honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that makes sense. Sorry.
No, I had accidentally clicked my scroll bar, and I like shot all the way over while you were pulling the characters over.
Okay. And Scylla, are you still flying?
Yeah, but I'm only about 10 feet off the ground. Sorry, I'll change that.
That's fine. You kind of test out height a little bit here. And you make a mental note to yourself. You probably shouldn't go more than 15 feet above the ground, because when you start doing that, the world just slows down real bad for you.
Okay.
Just something to keep in mind as you're doing this. Salathiel standing right here. There's the crystal right here, and all of you go ahead and roll me some initiative.
Initiative.
Would you like me to
Where
roll
is
even though I'm not there?
Yes.
Okay.
In this case, all of you is going to include everybody on.
Also,
on
the music
unit
stopped.
four.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm about to start some new music.
Okay.
Can't tell which one's Jeff and which one's Shadowscale for a second. Oh, there we are.
The skeleton is Jeff.
Well, I mean, I can't see their
Usually.
tokens. Because technically all of us are quote-unquote flying, so I have to keep the token on there. And I'm too far zoomed out to actually look close.
Is this the one with the fucking sirens? I hope so.
Yeah, it is, I think.
Yeah, I think it
I think
is.
so, too.
Yeah.
Fucking. We're gonna remove that one.
That was very robot fight.
I don't like
Yeah.
that this is under the Athelos playlist.
He has made it clear he is an ambassador. No one's asked what an
Yeah.
ambassador is yet, but he's also made it clear as Akil is as well. So I don't know. I don't know, man. So Force Cage, you pinged the spell. Where's that at? Okay. All right. Is this a saving throw?
Nope.
Okay, perfect. Good deal. I'm glad to know. And Scylla, you had, I believe, initiative.
Yep.
Yes, you did. He rolled.
So he's
Yeah, that's
in
usual.
Force
So-
cage, correct?
The Force Cage slams around him, and yes, he is currently in the Force Cage.
All right, cool. So my movement speed is 40 feet. So I'm going to move up here, and I'm going to cast Tensor's Transformation on myself.
You just cast Force Cage.
I thought that was before combat.
Oh, no. Combat starts the second you cast the spell. Or the second you start casting. So you use your action on your first turn
okay.
to get that. That's why I had you roll
Okay.
initiative then.
Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, Subtle Spell would be useless in the game.
Okay. Because I thought, I did
Mhm.
the charm monster thing. Okay.
That was way outside of combat, though. So
Okay.
this is a combat scenario.
All right, then, yeah. I guess I will move. Hang on. How far away can I be from this? You know what? Fudge it. I'm going to dance, give Oz 10 feet of movement. So, Oz, you get 10 feet of movement and another inspiration die, because I'm sure it's worn off since then. And then
has
I'm
used
going
it.
to move 40 feet that way.
And I can use that 10 feet right now, correct?
Yes, it takes your
It's
reaction.
15 feet.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
15. Yeah, sorry.
Would you be alright if I moved my token around so I could see the combat?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You're gonna land in a round.
Okay.
This round goes, and then you'll be
Alright.
landing.
I just want to show the screen for people.
That's fine.
Same.
So yeah, that's fine. Y'all can move just down there. Okay, so Scylla, that is going to be the end of your turn, I believe. At the end of your turn, Salathiel is going to use a Paragon action, and he is going to cast.
This shit
spell.
again.
Dispel magic doesn't work.
It's not Dispel Magic. It is a completely different thing. Hold on, I'm trying to find it.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
He's
nuts.
going to cast.
Counterspell?
Nope. Can you counterspell if he's in Force Cage?
I don't think you can unless.
If there are bars, yes.
You can counterspell if he's within Force Cage.
Yes.
Can he cast a spell outside of Force Cage if there's
He
bars?
cannot. No.
What?
Oh wait, actually no, you're right. I can't cast in or out. Yeah, no, you're right. Well, actually,
Yeah.
hold on. Because a prison can be a cage or a solid box you choose. A prison in the cage can be up to 20 feet on the side and it's made
In the
from...
shape of a box, it blocks all spells. In the shape of a cage, it doesn't block any spell.
Recording, Mom.
Yeah.
So is it a
Right.
box or a cage?
However, if the creature tries to use using teleportation or interplanetary travel to leave the cage, it must first make a charisma saving throw.
Yes. Is it? Is it a box or a cage?
It's a cage. It's a cage.
It is a cage. Perfect.
Yes.
He's not even going to use this other spell right now. Then he is going to go ahead and he is going to Misty Step outside. He has to make a Charisma saving throw. What is your Charisma DC?
Can I
please?
counterspell it?
Yeah, you certainly can. You see him casting a spell, and he is going to use his reaction to counterspell you.
Well, actually, because mine's cast, the only spell slot I have. The only spell slot I have open that can be that counterspell can be used on is 9th level. So
you're counterspelling at 9th level.
Yeah.
Sure.
Holy
All right.
shit.
That
no
is
problem.
the only thing I can counterspell at.
No problem. You counterspell, and he goes to counterspell it. He's still gonna roll. So.
Does that contested?
Yes, it's contested. It's a counterspell.
Well,
he has to roll
do
a
I have to
19
roll
or
it?
higher.
No, okay, he has to roll a 19 or higher. Okay.
Yes, he has to roll a 19 or higher.
And before he succeeds, and I just like feel really stupid.
Well.
He rolled really high, didn't he?
I put it in AshWinter.
Motherfucker! Alright, wow.
Your counterspell fails.
Yeah.
And then he has to make what? A Charisma saving throw?
He has to make a charisma saving throw against my spell save DC.
Okay, he's not great at the. What's your spell save DC?
19.
Okay, it fails. So he just
Alright,
stops for a
well,
second.
at least
Surround.
that worked.
This is unfortunate. Continue, and he holds out his hand, and he is going to cast. Yeah, he starts casting another spell. See, that's 1/3, 1 second, and then this will be a 9th. Okay, starts casting another spell, and for a second, there's just this ripple in time.
Did you say 9th?
Yeah.
Don't like that.
Oh, he cast fucking time stop.
There's
God
just this
damn it.
ripple in time for a moment. So he is going to do this. Duh. Charisma saving
I
throw.
played myself on this.
Oh, that's not great.
Did he
Charisma
fail
saving
again?
throw. He failed twice so far.
Oh.
He gets quite a few tries here. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, this is the first one. Okay, and then he gets one more charisma saving throw again. What is your spell save DC?
19.
Oh no, you rolled an 18.
Yes!
And during this time, he is also going to buff the ever-living fuck out of himself. So he's going to cast this. Gonna cast this. Okay. And then he's gonna end his time stop with this. So Scylla, you watch him cast a spell, and then there's just this blink in time for a second. And from out of the crystal sphere that is his head, this sickly green energy just streaks straight toward you. Make me a dex save.
Alright, I'm really good at these.
Good.
29.
That is a success. The sickly green energy slams into the floor not far from you. It disintegrates the plane of force.
Oh.
All right. That is going to end his Paragon action. Time stop Paragon actions are pretty interesting. It's your turn.
I'm
Fortunately, he only has
there.
one of those.
Aren't they still falling?
Didn't come with me. I just left him.
You're still standing there? Okay, that's fine. That is your choice, sir. Seraph.
Literally in character.
That's fine. Seraph.
Oh no. Where's the
Sorry, can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah.
Can I use my consult the spirits
Sure.
during combat?
I'll allow it. What are you asking yourself?
I am asking if I should go down after them.
Okay, and this is the augury, right? Are you using augury? I believe it's
using this-
augury.
Huh?
Is it augury, or is this one of your 2 spells that you can cast, or is this an ability?
I think it's just an ability.
Okay, so you have
Or-
commune, which allows you to ask up to 3 questions.
Yeah, that's
but
what I'm
it takes
doing.
a
Yeah,
considerable
yeah.
amount of time to cast, and then there's augury, which you ask at a question that can either have a positive or a negative answer, and it gives you a positive or negative answer.
Okay,
That one takes a split second to cast.
Yeah, we'll do that one.
Okay, what are you asking? It has to, keep in mind, augury needs to be something that's basically yes or no.
Do I go down the hole?
Magic 8 Ball says wheel, which is a sign for good. Yes, you should do this thing.
We doing a cannonball down it again.
Okay, you do a cannonball. As a note, Eve, you are now in view. You can see everybody. You're still falling 500 feet per round. You're about to touch down at the top of next round, and then the round after that, you'll touch down. So
Of note, he will literally go, "Fuck you guys," as I do this.
Seraph, it's now your turn.
I'm gonna go get some water.
I did my movement.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on it, I guess. I don't know.
You're gonna cast Sacred Flame on the crystal?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll me damage on that. I'm gonna restart the music as a note.
Awesome.
Sorry, it was messing up for me. 19 points of damage, not a bad Sacred Flame there. All right, so as the flame descends on the crystal, it doesn't really, there's no visible effect. You do think that you've harmed the crystal, though. So,
That'll be my
19.
turn.
Okay, gotcha. Zuma, it's now your turn.
Okay. All right. I'm going to put Hunter's Mark on Weiss.
Okay.
And we're going to take a few shots.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna use protection on
On
Weiss.
Salathiel? Okay.
Yep.
Sure, you can do that. Disadvantage, Inazuma.
Okay.
On just one of the hits.
Right, it is just one of the. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Gotcha. So the first one, 14, doesn't hit. The second one, 25, does hit. And Salathiel's already used his reaction this round, so yeah, he can't do anything about that. Roll damage.
Actually, I wouldn't be able to because I used my reaction to move with
Gotcha.
yeah, so I would not be
yeah.
able to.
It wouldn't matter
Use
anyway.
protection.
14 doesn't hit, so
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the one's a
Uh,
crit, so it can't be.
15 points. Hunter's Mark, and I don't think you get sneak attack on this because I don't think Oz is threatening Salathiel.
Okay, cool. All right, just ignore that then.
Okay.
And
So
then
19 points of damage.
And then he hasn't taken damage yet, has he?
No.
Up to this point, no.
Okay,
This
cool.
is the first damage he's taken.
Alright.
And he just kind of shrugs it off.
The
But
crystal!
Right.
And he is marked. And I'm gonna go ahead and put that he's in a force cage as well. Like, I'm just gonna put that. That'll work. Okay. Zuma, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Perfect. Shadow Scale is still falling.
Yep.
Oz.
Okay, so he has his staff in his hands, correct?
Yeah, his staff is in his hand.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and wrestle that from his hands.
Okay. Can he reach inside the force cage?
Technically, I believe
Technically?
so. So it's made from 1/2 inch. No, he can't. 1/2 inch diameter bars, spaced 1/2 inch apart. So no, he cannot
Oh,
reach in.
okay. Yeah, you couldn't reach into the force cage.
Well, that fucking sucks, guys.
Hey, blame Scylla.
I do.
He said we break the crystal and he gets to survive, so I force caged
He
him.
said he may get to survive.
Yeah, Scylla's not the smartest. All right, I forgot. Well, Scylla forgot, I guess I should say.
All right.
I created an opening for us to get past the Guardian and destroy the crystal. I don't know what you want from me.
I wanted the thing that had Lily inside of it.
It's in his chest.
Yeah, it's in his chest.
Yes, but I don't 100% think it's in his chest. I think it's in his staff.
Oh, fuck.
Because he said, if he dies, to take his staff.
Because maybe he goes into this. I don't fucking know.
All right, whatever. So,
All right.
Jesus fuck. So I can't do that. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, so I'm just gonna move 30 feet closer to the gym.
You could
And
dash.
that'll be it. It's not worth it.
Okay. All right. And Eve, you're still falling. It is Salathiel's turn, and he is going to use his action. So he's already cast that. He can't cast another one of those. That's the sad fucking feels. Yeah.
So we find out he's stuck.
No, he has a way to get out of this, but he can only cast it once, and it hurts me to try to use this because it's a pretty major spell. Yeah, he's just gonna say, "Destroy the crystal, please." And he is going to present his staff. He taps his staff on the ground once, and you see this spinning ball of force just start appearing in the center of the room, or in the center of the area that you're fighting in. It's very dark, and whenever you look into it, it's like there's just nothing there. It's just infinitely deep darkness, except it starts sucking in all the matter around it very, very rapidly.
Oh.
Yeah, so it appears about right here.
Right where?
Uh-oh.
This one?
And yep, that one right there.
Okay.
And yeah, he used an action to summon it. That's the only thing he can do with this. It's the remainder of his turn. Jeff.
Jeff is
Jeff is still falling. Right. Scylla. This is the top of the round. Eve, you and your familiars are now within. You basically have touchdown, more or less.
And where would I be? All right. Where they're at?
You can kind of place yourself because you're falling slowly by the end of it.
Okay.
I am going to use my action to cast Tensor's Transformation on me.
Okay.
Myself.
Mhm.
I'm gonna land about right here.
Okay.
So let me mark myself with that. And I'm going to use my bonus action to. Oh, actually, I'm gonna do that. Hold on. I'm gonna do that right here. In the process of moving, I'm going to dance.
Sure.
And dance and give. Seraph. There we go. I remembered her name.
Okay.
I'm going to give Seraph 10 feet of movement if she so chooses to use her action.
15 feet.
15. Yes, sorry.
Sarah, would you like to use using your reaction?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you also have a D6 inspiration die. And I get to make an unarmed strike against this crystal.
Sure, go ahead. 16 hits.
Oh, okay.
What is inspiration effect again?
Basically
Attack
everything
rolls,
that's
saving
not damage.
throws, and ability checks.
So 9 points of damage. All right, good to know. Good to know.
That is magical.
Yep, sure thing. Ung, you are still falling right now. You will touch down at the top of the round. Seraph, it's now your turn.
Can Eve ask a question? What the fuck is going on here?
Kill the crystal!
Crystal, got it. Why?
Kill!
Ugh. Idiots.
Same.
Alright, sorry, I was adding some stuff here.
It's a D6 on a D12.
Yeah, if you give it with a dance, it's a D6. Yep.
Okay.
Dancer's so cool. I love this subclass. Thank you.
Move right here and attack it.
Okay.
Ouch.
All of those hit except for the natural one because that's an automatic miss.
Okay.
You can roll a 2, and you rolled a 2 twice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
I didn't realize I was muted. He says that as he falls.
Ancestors in this. Sure, 35 points of damage. Good to know. Not bad, not bad. The crystal is now got like a small crack on it. Tiny.
Do temporary...
Hmm?
Sorry, continue.
I want to action surge and do it again.
Okay, go ahead.
Do temporary hit point sources stack?
No.
Okay.
The highest amount of temporary hit points goes, basically.
Gotcha.
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage on those. Those will hit.
Just slowly counting down.
Another 48 points of damage. 23, 19, 16. 48 points of damage. The crystal now has like a little bit bigger of a crack across it, but it's still very, very resistant to your attacks. It's particularly hard to destroy. So, Seraph, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Perfect. At the end of your turn, Salathiel is going to go ahead and use his Paragon, and he is going to move the sphere. The sphere can move. Sorry, give me 1 second. A number of feet equal to 5 times his intelligence modifier. His intelligence modifier is 8, so it can move 30 feet. Yes.
How what?
Nope.
How many?
Yep.
Don't
feet?
like that.
How many
He
feet?
has.
I get that much intelligence?
Yes, 27 intelligence.
How
Can I get that
many
much?
feet?
It can move 40 feet.
40 feet. Okay,
So-
thank you.
Yep, it's going to start moving in this direction. Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. It's going to stop right here. So far, nothing's happening. But this sphere, as it's going along, the floor just disappears underneath it. It just seems to be sucked into
Oh boy.
it. Okay, Zuma.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you know what this is.
Fuck! Kill the crystal quick.
Yeah. Where is the crystal at? What direction?
It's directly in front of you.
Right there. Okay. Let's see.
Would that get rid of force cage?
It does.
Does
Hey.
it though?
It'll disintegrate a wall of force.
2, 3, 4,
Fuck.
5.
I didn't know this until just a second ago, too.
All right, I'm gonna
Fuck.
Can I? I'm gonna. Oh yeah, I can't switch my hunter's mark yet, right? Can I?
You'd have to recast it, but you could
Yeah,
recast it.
I'm gonna recast it on the crystal.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take 2 shots.
Gotcha.
Fuck.
Those both hit. Roll damage.
Okay.
You get all your riders.
Yep.
I'm so anxious right now. Fuck.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Wow.
That is 53 points of damage. You managed to land an arrow. Like, think very Inuyasha whenever the arrow pierces the like Shikon jewel. I don't know if any of you guys know what I'm talking about. But
Yeah.
That's one of those cool scenes. It starts to crack the crystal. The crystal is still in existence, but it's starting to look a little rough. I don't know how to describe that. All right. Is that the end of your turn, Zuma?
Yeah.
Shadow Scout.
Let's see, what's her flight speed? 45.
Yeah. I've got another music channel that has all kinds of music like this on it, and I'm gonna go sort through that later and add it to our campaigns. Because it's all royalty-free streaming music. I'm so hype about it. Like, oh, it's so
Yeah, I
good.
saw you tweet about it the other day.
Yep. Fun fact, anybody that uses, I'll give a shout out right now, we're not using it right now, but anybody that uses Fantasy Name Generator or Roll for Fantasy, the creator of those websites is named Emily, and she also has a YouTube channel full of music, and her music is, oh, it's so good. It's
Good,
so
drop
good.
the link in the bar.
I will.
Yeah. Shaskal's gonna move here, and she's going to attack him if he gets out of that cage.
Okay, so she's like holding an attack action if he
Yep.
breaks out of the cage?
Yep.
Okay, sure. Oz.
Crystal!
Like Soink Scoop!
Oz looks back at the guy, then he looks at the crystal. He looks back at the guy, looks at the crystal. Okay, so that's 30. Okay, Oz is gonna throw a hand axe at the crystal.
Okay, sure, yeah, that works. Go ahead and roll an attack.
Oh, there we go.
17 hits, roll damage. Yes, 12 points of damage.
Yeah, and then he's gonna run back here to this guy.
Okay, you like run back to that dude. Perfect, perfect. Whenever you run back, he turns to you. He goes, "Please leave. Please get away."
Give me the staff.
He like looks at the like half-inch of bars and then looks at this like trident staff and he's like, Okay. Eve.
1 second.
Are you doing anything else on your turn, Oz?
Nope, that's it. Actually, can I attack the bars?
No.
Come on, pop up. Thank you.
Make an attack roll.
Oh.
Just do it. Just do it. I wanna try this.
Do it.
Oh no.
Do it. 29 hits. Roll damage for me. Scylla, what's your spell save DC?
19.
19? Okay. The bars take 1 point of damage. So he rolled 20 damage.
Well, that didn't work.
You don't know how much... you don't know how long it would take you to break through them, but you do seem to have just kind of barely scraped one of the bars. They might actually be breakable, maybe.
66666.
Okay. Eve.
Okay, he moves here, stares at the ball, realizes it's going for him. Probably not a good idea. She takes out a scroll of Dispel Magic and Subtle Spells it.
Dispel Magic what?
Subtle Spell.
Okay, what are you doing with this Dispel Magic?
I'm dispelling that ball that's going towards him. I'm figuring it's magical.
Obliterates all matter that passes through and all matter that passes through it. Susceptible, okay, Stationary until someone, okay, alright. 5 times your intelligence modifier, okay. Okay, 4d10 force damage.
When the DM is checking to see if it's immune to spell magic.
Okay. The sphere comes into contact with the planar portal, such as oh no. Oh, what?
Oh no.
So, as a note, don't summon any planar portals if y'all want to continue this campaign. Just throwing that out there.
Oh dear.
Let me guess. Same thing as like bag of holding into another bag of holding.
Way worse. Alright,
oh no.
So yeah.
Oh, it's a good
You
thing
know what?
Oz didn't cast that spell.
You know what, Eve?
What?
Go ahead and roll me. I'll allow this to be a charisma check since you're casting the spell on the sphere. I will tell you, it is not something you can dispel, but the sphere can be controlled. So go
Okay.
ahead and roll me a charisma check.
Alright. 10, apparently.
Oh no! Oh fuck! The sphere moves 10 feet towards you.
Oh,
Where
God.
are you at?
I'm right here.
Oh, you are just outside of that range.
Oof.
Oh man. Yeah, the sphere moves 10 feet towards you. And you like cast the spell and it just starts floating towards you like this silent whirling death.
Can I banish it?
I would say no because it is not a creature.
Oh, that's nice.
You've already used your action for this turn and you've cast a spell over 2nd level. Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
What else are you doing?
Nothing.
Okay, sure. Ending your turn
I'm
there.
glad I'm not the only one humming this song.
By the way, I am 10 feet up in the air, so it moved up.
This thing can float.
Yeah, it moved up.
Okay, it's like 5 feet in the air now. It like moved diagonally towards you. All right. It is now Salathiel's turn.
I would like to point out that Pythagorean's theorem doesn't exist in this world.
I'll ban you from my games permanently.
But I'm in favor of you now.
I will no. I don't want. Leave your physics at home, Ara. Physics does not belong in gridded combat. That's not how this works.
But I'm saying it should move 10 feet.
No, it's only moving 5 feet up because it had to travel along the surface at the start. I'm banning physics. Physics is fucking gone. Cry for it. Fucking Stephen Hawking rises and is just like, what the fuck have you done? It is okay. So Salathiel, I'm very sorry, and he reaches out a hand, and he is going to use an action to control the sphere.
Can I counterspell that?
No, it's not a spell.
Damn.
And with a specific thing that he has, he does not need to make checks to control the sphere. The sphere floats towards him and just obliterates a small section of the force cage. He can move it up to 40 feet. I need a dex save for Shadow Scale.
Okay.
As he moves it just underneath her.
Nope.
And
Oh dear.
hello? Hold on. There we go. As he moves it just underneath her, and she just barely manages to get out of the way, it takes a toe. She takes 20 points of damage.
I stare at him. You shouldn't have done that if you wanted
I'm
to be
sorry.
friendly with me.
My programming has dictated this. All right, and that is the end of his... no, he's going to bonus action.
By the
No,
way,
he's
she
not.
takes
Why
her
would he do-
attacks.
That's fine. Neither of those hit. He is going to step outside of the. He's going to step like right here. And Salathiel's turn is over. Jeff. This is about to get real scary, real quick.
He's gonna aim for the crystal.
Okay, go ahead. 25 hits. 12 hits as well. Roll damage on, or you did. Okay, 13 and.
It automatically does
9.
that.
Right, yeah, I'm just so used to saying roll damage. Okay, so that's 13 and 9. 22? 22. All right. Just so you all know, and you can track it, you've done 198 damage to the crystal so far. I'm not going to tell you how much.
How's it looking?
It's starting to look fairly rough. I would say at this
I'm
point.
about to fuck it.
I would say at this point it
Gross.
is considered. Oh, it does have some holes in it now. It's considered bloody.
So is a girl. Get your mind out of the gutter.
I'm
That
a
doesn't mean you
girl.
can't use swords. Anyways,
Have you not seen the movie Seven?
Oh, no.
I'm gonna send you
My
some-
turn?
Ung, you touch down at this point, so you can pick a spot. Within...
I would be like, where should I go? Trying to get somebody to
Krista!
You can pick a spot within, like, I would say 30 feet of what's this fuck here? Salathiel.
within 30 feet.
Muisc.
Okay.
Of Muisc. Yeah, we're just gonna call him Muisc from now on.
Yeah, I know, Jordan, okay, but like... Come on.
Okay. And Scylla, it's now your turn.
Cool. So, I have Tensor's Transformation on.
You do.
So,
Oh, you got your greatsword. That's right.
uh-huh.
Wait, are these dex-based attacks?
Oh, they're not
Are-
supposed to be?
No.
Under
You
Tensors? Oh,
shrink for-
okay.
For a
Okay.
greatsword, buddy.
Alright. So, then in that case, I would use my G on. So,
What did you? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and roll.
Okay. So, let me just roll this twice real quick.
Those hit.
16, 15, and then plus my Tensor's damage. Wow, that was a really low first roll. So that
48.
yes, that damage.
48 points of damage. Okay.
And then I'm going to move back 5 feet,
Oh no.
dance, and give what's his face 10 feet of movement plus a d6
Okay.
or 15 feet. Sorry, that is my last inspiration dice. Move
Mhm.
back in and make an unarmed strike.
Gotcha. Okay. 26 hits.
Oh,
12 points
was
of
that
damage.
was that Ung? Because I'm trying to figure.
Yes, that was
something out.
on. Yes, I
Okay.
gave you 15 feet, or half your movement speed. Sorry.
Well, I was trying to figure out. I didn't have movement speed on my thing, so I was figuring out what it was.
You're a barbarian. It should be really high.
Yeah, it's like 45.
It's 40 just based off the race.
Yeah, but you're a barbarian, and then you get extra movement speed.
Yeah, your movement speed right now is 45.
Okay.
So if it says anything else on your sheet, change it. So
Nope.
'cause
I put it there just now. It said nothing.
barbarian does crazy shit. Anyways, so Scylla, is that the end of your turn? That was a lot of damage.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
That was in my turn.
You finally get a turn.
Hey, Lamau.
Don't forget, you can use your reaction to move half your movement speed up towards whatever, if you so
Yeah.
choose.
Scoop.
Before your turn.
Yeah,
I just used my movement.
Okay.
Yep, that's fine. All right, so Ungar, I'm guessing you're taking some strikes at this thing.
I'm reading one thing real quick.
Sure. You don't get to read in my place.
Okay.
Oh, right. I have proficiency in strength saves now.
I'm gonna make 2 attacks with my big stick, and one of those will be a reckless attack.
Sure, those hit. Whenever you declare reckless attacks, they're all reckless for the turn.
Oh, it says that your first one.
We'll look at that again later, but you have to make it before your first.
No.
Yeah,
Anyways,
it's all of your attacks. Yeah.
It's all of your attacks, yeah.
41 points of damage.
41. Why?
The 6 points from
Right, rage. That's a thing.
Rage.
Thank you. 41
Oh
points
no,
of
I
damage.
wasn't raging. That's a lie. I'm a fucking liar.
You could have used your bonus action. I'll allow it. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
At this point, I'm just. Yeah, you're good. So what was that again? 41 points of damage.
41. Yeah.
Holy balls! All right. You guys are cracking down on this thing. It's starting to look pretty rough. You've done 299 damage to it. I'm not going to tell you how much health it has, but it's starting to chip away. Large chunks of the crystal are now just falling off, but they're not falling to the ground. They're floating in the air along with it. It's split, but it's still kind of holding a similar form.
Pretty.
That's the end of your turn. Yeah, think very like shattered crystal, shattered worlds type of thing. Seraph, it's your turn.
Is he?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna panic.
That's a good action.
Kill it.
And I'm gonna put. Actually, no. I'll just hit it.
Okay.
Should have used that at the start instead.
Oh.
The 14 misses because it's a 1. Everything else hits. Just so you guys know, this thing has 10 AC.
Wow. Your crit was a 1. Jesus.
This is the worst fucking timeline. This still puts that up to
You've gotten
30.
like a 1 in all of your attack rows. Like
It sucks. I'm sorry.
like every time. Like what the fuck?
It's
What did you do to piss off the dice gods?
well, she's now attacking their crystal, so maybe that's part of it. I mean, what?
That's fair.
Maybe this place is just a giant dodecahedron, and you're
Whoa.
actually
Whoa, let's
Anyways,
not get too meta. Hold on.
you're actually inside of one of my dice right now.
Whoa.
My brain. All right.
Shadows?
Sarah, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. At the end of your turn, Salathiel is going to use a Paragon action.
I don't.
Oz and Shadow Scale, make me a dex save.
Is he casting a spell?
Nope. He's moving the sphere.
Oh.
In case you haven't figured it out yet, this is a sphere of annihilation.
Yeah, I know.
Oh boy.
It's gonna move it right all the way across here.
I played
said
Leland. I know what
dex
all the
save?
spells do.
Yes.
Nope.
Yikes.
Oof.
Okay, those are both failures. I believe. Hold on, let me double check the DC on this. I know it's pretty low. Where's? Okay, that's still a failure, but only just. So
For who?
Well, got it.
for both. It's only just a failure for Oz, and for Shadow Scale, it's a considerable failure. So both of you are going to take 29 points of damage as you have to like leap out of the way as this thing just kind of slowly moves past you. It's not terribly difficult to avoid, but it's got a wide radius on it that you can't seem to see. And Oz, like part of your leg just disintegrates. It's not a very big piece, but it is a very small piece of your leg just ceases to exist as you just
Yeah,
He's
really
gonna be
that
very
out.
mad.
Yeah.
And you just barely managed to jump out of the way of this miniature black hole.
I imagine Lily and Austin's relationship is very similar to like what was her name in Full Metal Alchemist?
Winry. I was about to say that.
Winry and Edward, yeah.
Yes. Oh my
Like
god.
that is exactly how I imagine their relationship now at this point. Like,
Okay. And
Wait, but
Salathiel.
those two got married, so.
Uh-oh.
I mean, hey.
Anyways, Salathiel's bonus action is he's going to Misty Step now.
Counterspell.
Sure. He's gonna counterspell your counterspell. Fuck you.
Okay.
What
It's
level are you?
magic.
5th.
All right, he's gonna roll for it. I don't think he. Well, he can fill this technically. So.
My DC is at least 22.
It's not about your DC. It's about the level of the spell. He does succeed, so his spell does go off. He's gonna go. Okay.
Is he Misty stepping through what's left of the cage?
No.
Okay.
He
well,
stepped
I
out
tried.
of the cage. and
There's
then Misty
nothing
stepped.
left of the cage at this point, really, except for like a
Oh,
little
okay.
small bar, like right on the edge.
All right. Well, I tried. Okay.
it actually fucked him up for like 2 rounds, so you're good.
I mean, yeah.
This guy's scary.
Jordan,
It also
real quick,
fucked-
how is he doing?
Huh?
You said he was stepping out of the cage. How was he doing?
What?
I'm so confused.
What are you
Jesus
talking about?
Christ. He's stepping out of the cage and he's doing just fine. Those are song lyrics.
Oh my god, it actually is.
Judas fucking Priest.
Wait, does he say stepping out of the cage in that song?
I'm.
Is that the lyric? Is that the actual
No, it's
lyric?
coming out of my cage, and
Yeah.
Oh shit! I did not know. I thought it said
Yeah.
something completely different the whole
I,
time.
so that's why I was like stepping out of the cage.
So
What
this
the
guy
fuck?
is Judas Priest. Is
No,
that
I
what-
love that. No, it's really good.
Coming out of
God,
my cage,
that was
and
a
I'm doing just fine.
mildly obscure reference there. That's an old song, isn't it?
Hey, good job, dude.
That was a good one.
That's what I'm here for. It's by the Killers. It's Mr. Brightside.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mr. Brightside. How long ago was that?
A little bit.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah, it's a long time ago. I was like, wait a goddamn second.
Mr. Brightside.
I thought so.
Okay.
I haven't listened to that in so long. Anyways,
2004. Shit.
yeah, that was
Sheesh.
guys. It's 2019. So Zuma, what are you doing?
All right, gonna let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, zippy zip,
Uh-huh.
and we're gonna clap my hands together, and you're gonna see this big lightning arrow come out, and I'm gonna shoot lightning bolt at this crystal.
Okay, sure. Roll 8d6 for me. It can't make dex saves.
What do you mean it can't make dex saves? It's clearly very dexterous.
It's extreme so dex. Listen,
So wait,
Ion
does that
Stone?
mean we have advantage then on the attacks?
No, because it's a very difficult crystal to pierce. AC and dex are not the same thing.
I tried.
Good attempt. 28 points of damage to the crystal. It's also not resistant to anything. I'll tell you that. So
Nice.
Oh,
it has no resistances and no vulnerabilities. It automatically fails dexterity saving throws and automatically succeeds all strength saving throws.
Makes sense. It's a giant crystal.
Yep, it is
Can't
an
be
immovable
moved.
object. So that is the end of your turn, Inazuma.
What if I hit it with an unstoppable force?
Scale of
I
Shadow?
was typing, I'm an unstoppable force.
So was I.
Oh my god. Shadow Scale. No. Shadow Scale, what's up? Oh my god.
You did this.
Kayla, no. Kayla. All right, thank you.
They have to be separated.
They do.
All right, Shadow Scale, what are you doing?
She's moving here, and she's gonna attempt to grapple.
Okay.
What do I need to roll?
It's an athletics check to grapple, or if you're not proficient, then strength. An 11. He's not very strengthy, but 11's pretty low. Arcana, history, insight, perception. He's not proficient in athletics either. Let's see what happens. You rolled a 13. So,
Can she
he's
use
not
her
grappled.
other attack? If... to
Yeah,
grapple.
she can if she wants.
Yep. Nope.
Oh,
Probably
all right,
not.
he's still gonna roll. I mean, he's grappled.
Oh god.
Rolled a 7. He like tries to get away from her. He's like, "I'm sorry. I'm going to have to kill you. I can't let you
Oh,
do
no.
that, Shadow Scale." All right.
Does he sound like the curator?
Who's the curator?
It's from WoW.
Oh, I don't know.
Medivh stuff.
I would imagine him.
Oh yeah, that.
I would
act-
imagine that.
That's what that was reminding me of.
Yeah.
Or HAL 3000.
Yeah, he's loosely got some Hal in there. So Oz, it's your turn, buddy.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run up to Homeboy,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna try and wrestle the staff from him again.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, this time I'm actually going to try it.
Easiest reaction. Yeah, go ahead and make me. This will be athletics. It's the same thing as a grapple.
And he's already grappled.
Oh, so he has disadvantage on the check against it. This is gonna be interesting. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, no, that's he can't roll that high. So he has a +3 to his dexterity. A natural 20 wouldn't succeed. So yeah, Oz, you
I'm so glad.
you now have a staff.
that we're going with natural 20s.
Okay.
Skill checks.
Yeah, I don't
Makes me so
like
happy.
All right.
shit.
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to take the staff
Mm-hmm.
and throw it
Oh no.
at the gym.
At the crystal?
Yeah, at the crystal.
Can I use my reaction to catch it?
You're not a monk, so no.
Aww.
I was about to say yes because I keep forgetting, like, Scylla's not a monk anymore. She's
Scylla's not a monk anymore. I know.
okay. So
I
you're
should
throwing
have
it
gone
at
with
the
it.
crystal like a javelin. Are you like javelin throwing?
Yup.
It? Sure. Make me a dex save. I'm sorry. Dex check. Derp. Since you're
Derp,
proficient in
derp.
javelins and martial weapons, I'll say add your proficiency bonus.
25.
28.
Nope, 28, yeah.
Yeah, 28. Oh, buddy. So yeah, the staff is gonna strike the sphere. Let me take a look at Salathiel's staff because it has a very long item card. Not the sphere, the crystal. Go ahead and roll me. See, that would be. We'll count this as a normal hit. Go ahead and roll me 1d8 plus 3d6.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Good start. Good start.
Okay, and then you can also add. In this case, it would normally be your strength modifier, but you know what? Fuck it. Add your strength modifier. What's your strength modifier?
Oh shit, my strength modifier is 9.
All right, that's 26 points of damage. So you just javelin, and the staff sticks into the crystal. The crystal is now cracking almost completely. There's only like this portion that's left unshattered directly in the center, and it's exposed this whirling core of energy in the center of the crystal. The staff is like stuck into the crystal like a fucking javelin, and Salathiel looks at the staff and he,
Cool. Yeah, now I'm gonna action surge,
uh-huh.
and with that I can use a Misty Step.
Yeah, you
what?
can.
30.
What a boss.
Yup. That's as close as I can get with Misty Step. Does that give me my movement back as well?
I'll say.
Actually, I still have movement left. I still have
Yeah,
movement left. Yeah. So I'll move there, and then I'm going to smack the gym.
Do the snackums. Like whip out Hefe's revenge and just go to town on this crystal. Roll me damage, Oz. You can't miss the crystal. Your minimum roll, unless you roll a natural one, your minimum roll is 16. So
Yup.
yeah. Oz. How do you want to do this?
You got 2
Yes.
kills tonight, bud.
Woo! So the first attack I'm going to hit the crystal itself, and then the second attack I'm going to turn Hefe's Revenge like flat and smack the end of the javelin like a nail.
Oh, that's perfect. It has these like two prongs, like a tuning fork on the end of it sticking out, and you take it and you just hammer and anvil that shit straight into the center of the crystal, and you all go deaf completely. The air around you, it's just this, and everything just seems to just, there is no noise right now. And then the crystal shatters again and disperses into these tiny, tiny, tiny dust shards that just start floating in the air. Left, sitting in the center, is this large, not large, but rapidly whirling core of energy that is almost seeming to shift and change. And Lily, you recognize, or Lily, Scylla, you recognize this shifting energy. You have seen this shifting energy before. This is a chunk of pure limbo.
Oh.
So all of you see this, and as the crystal shatters, you see Salathiel just fall to his knees for a second, and then slowly stand back up.
Shadowscale has not let go of him yet.
Okay. It is done.
Yeah, I want to pick up the staff
Can we
immediately.
Can we hear him? You said we couldn't hear anything.
You do hear him kind of pierce this.
Okay.
It's kind of like a flashbang.
Yeah, it's like you'd go. It's essentially like all of the air was removed from existence temporarily. He does rush over and take the staff. He goes, sorry. And
he is still grappled.
Okay, he doesn't rush over and take the staff. The sphere
I
moves
want to
10
move. I
10
want
feet
to.
towards you, Eve.
Yeah, I move towards him, take his arm, and I disintegrate it.
You disintegrate his arm?
Yep.
The fuck?
He took a toe.
He took a toe and hit my dragon twice. He deserves it.
That's fair. All right, his arm just disintegrates and he looks down and he goes,
We're even. Don't touch my dragon again.
You should have just.
the sphere moves another couple of feet towards you. Eve, make a
I'm
save.
grabbing it.
You're grabbing the sphere?
I'm grabbing. No, wait.
I'm talking
what the
about
fuck?
the miniature black hole that's moving.
Oh,
towards
okay.
Eve.
No, I thought you. Yeah, no. Nope, not grabbing that.
Nope, I'm
I
talking
grab
about
it.
the sphere magic. I was like, all right, Oz, go ahead and make me a death save.
Okay.
So Eve, make me a dex saving throw.
Yep, sure.
He goes, let me go and I can stop
Sure.
him, please. 12 is just barely a failure. It has a DC of 13.
Hey, Gilly, you should probably let it go.
33 damage to you.
Actually, is that force or psychic?
It is force damage.
Okay, just make sure.
Gilly, you should probably let him go.
Please return my staff. please.
Fine. Let him go, Shadowscale. I've disintegrated his arm. I'm happy.
She lets him go. You watch him cast a spell with his other hand, and his hand grows back.
Next time it's going to be your head or your entire body. I haven't decided.
He grabs the staff, turns around, taps on the ground, and the sphere disappears.
So
leave.
this Lily, right?
Where is Leela?
Yes, and he reaches in. You watch him reach into his chest, and you can see like, who here has seen Evangelion?
I actually just watched it from start to finish.
I'm not sure.
Okay, so in Evangelion,
Recently.
the mechs bleed.
Yeah.
And so he takes his hand, and much like those mechs, he actually like shoves it into his chest, but he's bleeding while he's doing so, and he just rips it out of him, and he presents you this blood-covered crystal in the center of his that was in the center of his chest. It looks like a ruby.
Oz grabs it and puts it in his chest.
Okay, Ford. Do you like slam it into your chest? Like a little thing
I need
opens
that because I need to transfer
Yes.
her soul, you idiot.
Yes, I know, but we're not by her body, you idiot.
What part
And
of
then-
my dagger can hold her?
His chest is holding her.
Lily appreciates the sauce.
There's a shifting. You know, in old like Game Boy and like Game Boy Advance games where the screen would shift and you would hear this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that right now.
Like every cutscene from Golden Sun, you mean?
Literally, yes. That's what I had in my head. The Sanctum.
So how do we get out of here?
Oh, I don't know. Why don't you ask the person who has a cubic gate? I totally don't know what to do. What do I do?
I don't know. That's why I asked.
I would consider teleporting. I did save a spell to do this if we must, but we should leave.
Hey, yeah, can we use that spell?
Yes, you may need to teleport some of you separately. I can only teleport 8 at a time.
I polymorph Jeff and stick him in the bag of holding there.
Okay.
So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, that is just enough. Look at that.
Can we trust him? Who is he? What is that?
You'll be updating me about this. It's whatever it is.
He's
Don't say friend.
useful. No, he's not an animal.
Are you calling yourself an animal?
He snaps his fingers, and all of you feel the familiar sickness of teleportation as you disappear. And he says, "Take us to the prime material plane. Neverwinter."
Oh, not Neverwinter. Oh.
He doesn't know a lot about the prime material plane in terms of like its current state. So he's just like, what's a city I know? Neverwinter. All right. And you all appear back in the prime material plane.
Oh, goody.
Oh, shit.
Now we gotta make another teleport. Let's go. I touched them, and I tapped my dice. Along with him.
This was the best I could do.
Well, if you had
That's
asked
fine.
what city we needed to go to, I would have told you.
I was in a hurry.
For one, appreciate your efforts. Thank you.
I'm not in the particular mood to appreciate anyone's efforts.
You're never in an appreciate mood, Gilly. You need to liven up a bit. You just need to. Oh God, excuse me. You just need to
I don't
loosen
think
up.
you understand.
You need to liven up.
I
understand that you're a grump.
All right,
No,
you're shouting.
if my dragon gets hurt,
That was the point.
I am liable to kill the person that hurt her. I have not killed him yet.
Okay, so you're gonna listen to me for a second. Maybe you need to chill out a little bit.
She's magically enchanted to do so.
That's
so disintegrating his arm was an equal footing.
That is.
Don't attack my dragon again, or I kill you.
That's
was
fair.
Part of programming.
That's fair.
The
However,
programming has been broken. It feels good.
Yes. See, he's nice now.
I wouldn't call me nice.
He didn't. It's
I
not
would.
like he intended to do it. I mean, I still get.
Doesn't
he did
matter.
It, but I know.
Intent
I
isn't.
still get that he did it. But
Listen.
I mean, if you got mind controlled and attempted to kill all of us, I wouldn't exactly
Can
be
we-
happy about shoving a dagger in your throat.
Can we get back to Thunder's Reach so I can check on my crew, please?
And I wouldn't blame you if you slapped me or stabbed me for it.
Now, can we proceed?
Listen, right? You got mad at me when I slapped you that one time, remember?
Yeah, I did get mad at you. And I
You
slapped
people
you in
are very
return.
interesting.
Look, okay. Thunder's Reach, please.
Thunder's Reach.
I'm
got
gonna
it.
slap
Can I-
both of you in a second if you don't chill down.
How about a hug instead? Can I have that?
Sure. Here you
Okay,
go.
so you teleport to Thunder's Reach.
Yeah.
So moving the plot forward, you teleport to Thunder's Reach, easy enough, and you have returned to the city that you have lately kind of been calling home.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it
Where are
home.
we at?
It's
Well,
home to me.
All
lately,
right.
you've been staying there. That's what I meant.
So,
Honoring.
we have 2 out of the 3 back. I'm going to go...
You need to stay with us so we can do our part of the deal, remember? Unless if you want to go try and take that place by yourself.
No, I don't want to go try and take the 3rd place by myself, trust me. But my crew gets a bit angsty when they don't have me around, and I need to make sure that they're keeping
What
in
is it
line.
that you needed help with?
And you guys have 2 out of 3 back, so like, I figured it'd be a good spot for me to go make sure my crew's not getting into too much trouble.
Aro, we
I
get
don't
it.
think so. I really
listen,
think
okay.
that Scylla should
No,
come with us for
shut
this
the
third
fuck
part.
Please don't make me do this.
I mean, start to finish. She has to be here for the whole
Shut the
job.
fuck up. Don't make me do this, please.
I'm sure you
begging
can return to your crew. I can provide any assistance necessary to this group.
See, he's got
I
you
am the
covered.
This world.
Please remove Scylla from the game, please. I want nothing more than Scylla to be gone. I have never hated a character as much as I hate Love Scylla.
Believe me, I know how you feel because I hate Love Scylla as well.
Oz has this special place in my heart as this like overly, not necessarily even practical, just overly black and white, straightforward. Well, guess we gotta kill shit kind of guy, and then like, you know, Groen's this guy that's kind of trying to find himself in the world. Everybody has their own little niche, and then there's Scylla that comes along and she's like, by the way, mechanically I'm kind of broken. Also, I'm stupid as fucking annoying.
Well, no, she fulfills her role. She's perfect chaos.
I should shoot her.
She is, in my defense, chaotic neutral. Like,
You have embodied limbo.
I have.
I mean,
Scylla
she's
just
perfect
becomes-
chaos.
Scylla just becomes the honorary ambassador of limbo.
Like, it would totally fit her.
Oh god. Okay, so you guys are back at Thunder's Reach. Scylla, you go to check on your crew,
Yeah.
and it's 11:24.
What?
You have retrieved Lily's soul. Good time to call it.
Alright.
I would agree.
We can finish
Okay.
the rest later.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can have another session, and then if you guys want to take the session after that to go after Groen, that's perfectly fine.
I
Whatever
want
you
to go get some other items that I need.
That's fine. I have, and if you want to do items in RP chat, I can do that somewhat this week because mostly I've just kind of stopped ignoring any kind of rules that involve phones, so that's cool.
I'll be back.
Oh god.
I'm
Okay.
just glad to not.
So glad.
Yeah,